Welcome, viewers. Friday night. Everyone's sins of the past. Before we get started, we're going to wish a belated happy birthday to our Ronan. Celebrated his birthday yesterday. How old?
Thank you very much. 28. 28.
Oof. I feel young.
I thought you were joining the 27 club.
No, that was... Well, COVID happened, you know, so... No, thank you very much, everyone.
Alright, I guess we'll roll the intro. Alright, so where we last left off, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck it all. You guys had just burst into the Dark controlled bar. You slaughtered the Dark crime boss, Core Bloodhorn, and some of the minions in his bar. A few of them made a run for it. You headed back to Jura, rested, and then got paid the next day for doing good work for the Boromar clan. And Alira Boromar agreed that she would do a favor for you guys in taking one of you as her +1 to the Irtane Gala, which would occur in a few weeks. It was almost unanimously decided on that it would be Syrro who would attend as her +1.
Yes!
And then in the downtime you had while waiting for the gala to occur, you did some various housekeeping and character development tasks. You escorted some students into the bowels of the city at the behest of a linguist at the local university in exchange for him decoding a note that Oldark had brought to the city with him. You fought a mini beholder, a spectator. It was a close battle. You were saved by the grace of, 3 crits in a row or something like that?
So many crits. It was fantastic.
Insane.
Before making your way back to the city, getting paid by Professor Mortis, and he handed you a coded message. Once translated from the Dalki language, you realized it was still scrambled in some sort of code that was deciphered by Syrro, revealing a cryptic message. Where did I put that? There it is. Oh, that one. There we go. Disbursement. First of Therendor. Irtane Manor. M.I. The day before the Irtane Gala, Syrro headed to the tailor, Phyllis's Fabrics in Upper Central, and got fitted out in a rather nice outfit.
Rather nice, please. Don't be so modest.
Tailored just for him. And he's all ready for the Irtane Gala occurring the next day. So you have one more night.
Can we not forget the bath potion, please?
Yes. He drank a bath potion and has another for the next day that he can drink before attending the gala. But
I'm not gonna go and roll in like a puddle of mud or something.
I would not put that past you at all.
Or I'm just gonna go on a massive bender tonight.
Come home smelling like water trash again. Alright, so you guys have one more night and a morning. What do you want to do with it?
Well, I think we'll head back to your place, won't we, Rook?
We'll head back to, well, I don't think Rooks thinks of it as, like, home yet, even though they've been there for, like, 2 weeks. It's still just, like, the HQ.
Shall we go to the HQ?
Right, let's go then.
Alright, so you guys head back to Kardoc's apartment in Tumbledown. Is there anything you guys want to do with the evening?
Olduck, are you still there, or are you out and about?
Oh, I'd head back to the base at a designated time that we all agreed on.
Can I see your original note?
Yep, I'm gonna pass him back the original note.
I'm gonna take it with me to the Gala, if that's
Oh, okay. Like the original one in the Dalcare script?
yes.
Okay. Cool.
And yeah,
I sent it out.
where did you get this? Like, where did you find it?
For a number of years, I was taken as a prisoner, and me, along with other peculiar races, I guess you could say. There were shifters there, half-elves, half-orcs, semi-human races. We were experimented on in all kind of different manners. And before I escaped, I found this note. That is where.
And how long ago did you escape?
A few months. I was in that
Few
prison.
months.
I think the year I was taken was 992. I was in there for 6 years.
But does that mean whatever's happening tomorrow, that's been planned for a long time?
I have no idea.
Well, I mean, the note was at least 6 months old, and they're planning something for the Gala tomorrow.
I guess so.
Something bad.
Something is going to happen, whether... Yeah. I just hope it's nothing bad.
Maybe I don't want to go to this Gala.
Or you're the only one who can go, and I need you there.
Perhaps we should sneak in as backup in case anything does go wrong.
Could we spend... So after this night, we have a day,
Yep.
and then a night, and then it's the Gala?
No,
Yes.
the Gala is tomorrow night.
So
Tomorrow night.
the Gala is tomorrow night at 7 p.m.
Maybe we should, during the day, without Syrro, scout out the place for a possible either entry or something.
Yes, this is a good idea.
Yeah, look, I can talk to a few people as well, because I might be able to find a few contacts who've been in and around the place.
Alright,
Maybe
let's...
secret entrances.
How
let's
much,
get-
Josh, how much are sending stones?
Like, as in the magic item sending stones?
Yeah, for communication.
Are you able to tell me their rarity?
Oof. I was literally just thinking on the top of my head, because what Aldark is thinking is if we can give Syrro a sending stone, or something similar, like a ring or something that he can communicate with, and we have the other one, he can always call for backup if he needs it.
What are these sending stones then, Olga?
These are magical items that you can communicate between each other with. Within a set distance, if my equipment thing would just load, I'd be able to tell you. Here, let me grab the IKEA catalog, and he starts flicking through.
If they're like,
I'll
If you're
tell you,
like,
they're uncommon, so they won't be cheap.
Hmm.
I dare
If
say.
they're just like small communication devices, I reckon I could whip something like that up.
If you could, that'd be
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'll give it a shot.
Either
Give me a
whatever.
few hours.
How many would you be able to make?
Probably 2.
Fantastic. One for the group and one for Syrro.
I mean, that's
I just-
preferable to buying it, right?
Yes, definitely. I just looked at my equipment and I forgot that I had +3 bacon and eggies. Old duck. He probably has to throw them away at this point.
All right. So would you, if you like to long rest,
See,
and then
Yeah.
you guys can head out on your scouting and probing missions
reconnaissance.
the next morning.
Yes.
Reconnaissance, even, yes.
Yeah,
fast forward.
Ren
Um,
will be leading
For
it.
a long rest, Josh.
Yeah.
I'd like to remove my rope and climbing division. And create a sending stone.
Wait. All right. Advancing to 7 a.m. the next day. Oh, it is a chilly day. Negative 6.7.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Yep,
Scattered
I'm going to stay
clouds.
inside.
Mostly clear.
All dark is very comfortable in this weather.
So is Ronan.
So is Syrro. Because he's staying inside.
Oh, I just have resistance to cold damage. So yeah, so
I have metal skin, so
so during this time, I guess, depending how we're gonna go about it, but if we just like, all dark might just grab food and just like stuff his face with food, just kind of wandering around wherever this place is gonna be, if it's possible.
All right. Well, it's up in the Skyway, so the only way up there is to catch a flying transport, whether it be a sky coach
I am very
Or-
excited.
or a hippogriff or
how much? Where is? Sorry, I need my cheat sheet
Size.
has the prices, right?
yeah. All right. So it's Skyway is flying transport is 2 silver pieces per ward. So if you go from Middle Juro where you are, it's 4 silver pieces to fly to the Skyway.
And
And if
how
we-
long would that be?
It is a 10-minute flight.
And how much is the hippogriff? How long will that take?
It doesn't matter what method you take. It's just flying transport
Ah.
in general. 2 silver pieces per ward.
Boom, we're taking that way. I'm assuming is it me and Aldog, and or are you coming with us, Rook? Okay.
Well, if we all take like a carriage or what is it? There's the hippogriff, and then what was the other one? Sorry.
Man, it's not like there's even like gargoyles that would just give you a lift like for a price.
Cool.
Sky coach
Well,
is the most
and-
common one. Yeah, it's
We'll
like
probably take a sky coach.
Let's take the sky coach.
flying
Sky
taxi.
coach.
So was
Yep,
that 4
yep.
silver each or
Yep.
4 silver total?
4 silver each per passenger.
Okie dokie. I will remove. Damn it.
Before we leave, I'm going to give one of those sending stones to Syrro.
What does it look like?
It's a small little carved steel and clay clockwork stone, like the size of half the size of your palm. And when you wind the clockwork mechanism on the side, you can speak a message and it'll relay the message to the other sending stone.
Very cool.
So that's what the sky coaches look like. That you
Oh,
will be
fuck yes.
flying around on.
Fuck yes! This is bringing out my inner Blade Runner feel. I
Alright,
love
so
it.
you guys make your way
Fucking,
to the sky coach depot. One comes down, you guys pay the toll. And for the first, this is Aldark's first ever sky coach ride.
And he is just like hands and face pressed up against the window, just watching. Like, you know how children have like leave disgusting marks? It's like that, but it's a mix of like scrapes from his teeth and a little bit of like icy cold breath. And he's just staring everywhere, pointing. Look there! There's a hippogriff.
So it
Oh
makes,
look! We hit a bird.
it makes several stops as it ascends through the city, through Upper Jura, and then through the sky up to the floating district of Skyway. this particular sky coach is it's open air on the top. You're sort of standing on the platform with the chill wind of the morning blowing in your face. You'll pull your jackets up tight. The breath as you see your breath condensing in front of you as you breathe. You see that these sky coaches, although most of them are operated by House Lyrandar, you notice that they don't have an elemental powering them like a lot of House Lyrandar transports, like the airships and the lightning rail. They're driven by magic, but don't require an elemental for power.
Is that normal?
What's that?
Like in this world, is it common for that to happen? Is it just like magic and technology has advanced so much that they no longer need it, or is it kind of a strange thing that?
Oh, it's just
that
just the sky coaches are small enough they don't require the power of a bound elemental to fly.
Beautiful.
Unlike the airships do and the lightning rail does. But
Wait, hold up. Did you say a bound elemental?
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh,
have
okay.
you looked? Have you seen like how
No, I don't
airships are
want-
powered and stuff?
I don't want to.
Oh my god, it's so
That's
cool.
Fucked up.
The sky coach
Different,
touches down in Skyway, like a little dock overhanging the edge. You see that you step out onto a solid cobblestone platform, sort of busy with the morning traffic, people commuting down to the city or commuting into the Skyway. People with large suitcases and assorted other bundles of luggage sort of coming into the Skyway to stay at one of its many resorts. As you step out into the street off the platform, you look down. The ground is just solid cloud, just fluffy white as you walk along an unpaved street. The buildings around you are grand, nowhere near as high as the spires of Greater Shan, but every building seems to just glimmer in the morning light, as if they were recently polished. You see grand hotels, manors, theaters, restaurants. You guys are going to have to ask around where you can find Irtane Manor.
I presume there's some.
Would Rook not know? Has he never been here?
I've never been to the Skyway.
Okay.
Yes, but ask direction.
Right. Alright, I guess I gotta put on me proper voice then, right?
Oh, I'd like to do this. Please.
Alright, gonna rub my eyes a bit. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. And walk up to the nearest person.
Alright. Roll an investigation check.
Sure.
Easy. Alright, so after it doesn't take long, a few seconds of asking around, you talk to another commuter who's just sort of hurriedly running past with a knapsack. He's happy to point out where the Irtane Manor is. He says it's a few blocks away. Gives you directions. So you head that way, and a few minutes later, you round the corner onto the block where Irtane Manor is. It faces right off the edge of the Skyway. Kind of a cliffside property, if you will. But you approach it from the street behind. You see that security seems to have locked the area down tight already. You see armed guards on patrol around. And every now and then you notice the rear gate open up. So you see it's a very large, almost marbly looking manor, surrounded by a 10-foot high wall with a iron gate. Opens every now and then for what looks to be deliveries preparing for the gala that night, or visitors coming or going.
Is that the only entrance we can see?
As you walk a bit further down the road, you stay on the opposite side of the road to avoid the attention of any of the guards on patrol. You see at the end, the road ends sort of in front of a wall that blocks a drop off from the Skyway, just into the open air down to the city below. You see that there is also the manor appears to have its own dock with sky coaches coming and going, overhanging off the edge of the skyway.
Is there like, would there be any sewers up here?
There is no, there is not.
I would probably be a bit too big to fit through a poop chute.
Yeah, there's no sewage. They just like toss it out the window down onto the city below.
Yeah, it's
They
like medieval
have-
times.
They have sewage systems, but there is no like underground sewer to speak of. They have their
Yeah.
own, they have their own ways of dealing with sewage up here.
They have their
Yes.
own.
Magic it away.
Yeah, they have their own personal wizard to precipitation. Just like fucking Hogwarts, apparently.
Your own personal shit wizard.
Don't. That's gonna come now. What happened? He's gonna be like the chum wizard. It's crazy. But throw his poop instead.
I'm a chimney sweeper. Kind of role for a wizard. Okay, so it looks
Alright,
like security's
let's-
pretty fucking knit tight.
Yeah, what are we thinking? I don't
Well, I
think there'll be
think
any
it
way
would
to
be
get in
hard.
if the security's this thick. I mean, we might be able to.
That's my issue. I'm not an inconspicuous person, even without my armor on.
As you walk
stick
past,
out.
oh sorry, go on.
Oh, I stick out like a sore thumb.
As-
some
Ways to
people
fix
say.
that.
You also notice you got a glimpse like through the iron gate because it's just bars, and you see surrounding the rear. Basically, you observe from the traffic that's coming and going from the manor that the dock actually seems to be the front of the manor, and you see that they seem to be preparing said dock for an influx of the Gala guests that night.
Where would I presume? I just answered my own question because I'm an idiot. Where do most airships in this area dock, if not up here?
I mean, probably some of the other docks, right? I'm not sure. I don't really come up here.
I feel the people who would be coming to this party would have their own private airship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what
Are
I was
supplies being
thinking-
brought in from airships in this dock?
Yes, it looks like there's things like you see supplies being brought in on sky coaches in the dock area.
We could try sneaking in from one of those ships. But again, I'm very conspicuous.
I
Well,
was thinking,
I can make myself real inconspicuous if I need to. So just a little thing I learned growing up on the streets.
I've done these kind of jobs before.
You also see, through the iron gate, the area to basically the rear of the mansion seems to be a very large courtyard, and it even seems to have transplanted land. The ground inside the walls is actually grass. You see, a large sort of beautiful courtyard with trees, hedges, statues, and water features.
If we could get in as like 7 folk, maybe we could stay disguised that way. But I think you're right, old duck, when you say that we're not particularly conspicuous.
Conspicuous. If there was a way to disguise myself, that would be great, but I have a feeling that we can't do that. I know I can't. Not particularly well. I could dress up like a raptor and pretend to be pulling a carriage.
I don't think that's how it works, man.
Okay. I'll put some feathers on my elbows and go, yeah. You know. No.
Hey,
of course.
Josh.
Yeah.
From like standing outside, can we get an idea of like the patrolling patterns of the guards?
You can get an idea for the current patterns, but could always change in the night shift.
That's true. Good point.
Basically,
Maybe
what
we
you
should
observe is
contact-
this rear one seems to be more of the gate leading through the courtyard seems to be more of a service entrance than anything.
So I think the only way in for us, maybe less so me, would pretend to be a server.
I say we come back here at the time of the party. We assess the situation in the guard patrols, and then sneak into the third section to see while they're focusing on the intention of the guests arriving.
And if
For us
worse,
to get in touch.
if worse comes to worse, if there is something happening at this gala, we can get sending stoned in, and we'll just crash the party, I guess.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you mean by sending
hopeful.
stoned in?
Well, I was gonna say radioed in, but radios don't
okay.
exist.
Right. Alright, as long as I wasn't sure if you meant...
No,
if
it's
you
not
thought-
teleporting.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
was like, does he think
teleporting.
sending stones teleport?
No, it's just
Sends
a
you to the other
message.
Yeah.
Yeah, sending
Um,
stone. I
Josh,
don't know how they work.
Yes.
these guard patrols solo?
They move in duos by the looks of it.
If you could get one of them alone, we could take him out and I could steal his costume and then disguise myself to look.
We'd have to find a small one.
I can get a bit taller without disguises.
Oh, wait, you're not. Are you a halfling?
No,
Oh,
huge, but I
I don't know why I always think you're a halfling. I always think you're a halfling. Sorry.
Because I'm always real short on all the artwork.
Yeah.
Aren't you like 17?
Yeah, I'm like, 18.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. Wait. How old are each of your characters?
That's a
don't
really
know.
rude question to ask.
Yeah.
How old are each of you?
That's a rude question in these parts, older. We don't talk about age here.
Sorry.
But
I am.
18.
I'm 26, I believe.
Right. So you're like 20 when you got put in prison.
Yeah, I was with the Order of the Silver Flame for about 2 years before I got captured.
Yeah, good.
I'm 28.
Oh,
Ah.
well, alright.
Perhaps.
And everyone just
let's
looks
come
at
back.
Syrro. Syrro, you must be like
Syrro.
45,
Zero's not there.
48.
Syrro's not here.
Oh, that's right. Well, yeah, Syrro's like 48, isn't he? Maybe
Are you
60.
seeing things again, older? I think Zero's like in his mid-70s.
I think he's almost.
Yes,
he's
of
gonna-
course,
he's
of course.
quite an old man. How
It
about
would
we come
explain
back?
everything.
Perhaps when we come back and they are overwhelmed with the partygoers, there won't be as many patrols. So let's return back to the apartment.
Do
Well, at
we?
least they'll be
before
more
we-
distracted.
go.
Maybe more, but more distracted.
Do we know, Josh, if these partygoers would typically take like retainers, or are the invitations specifically for the one person that's?
You don't know. Yeah.
I'd presume not, because if the your boss was going to the party anyway, like we could have just come in as retainers. But she specifically said like we're too obvious and the only way to get in is a guest.
Yeah.
So I'd presume no retainers, and I presume at a gala like this you wouldn't bring your own private guards because it would probably almost be seen as rude in my eyes, because it's like you're going to this gala, we've got our own security. Why'd you need to bring yours? Kind of thing. You had a +1, that could have been your retainer. Yeah, it's gonna be a tricky one. This.
All right, let's sort out a plan, but get back to Temple Down for now.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Meanwhile,
What's Syrro up to? It's spending his morning doing.
I think it's a good time to go to the pub.
Okay.
Oh fuck. We definitely should have
Not really.
stopped this.
Not really. However, Syrro does want to use the downtime to do some like background research on House Urtain, like. So
Okay.
either I don't know stuff that he, like, is there any things that he already knows from having lived in Shan for a little while, or is there like some kind of public record where you can like read about the like noble families of Shan, like a library or something.
There's not a lot that Syrro would know personally. So I imagine maybe he picked up the newspaper every now and then and like sort of read the gossip about the Eberron family described on it. I mean, besides the fact you know that they're basically the most powerful noble family in the city. You do know that Celeria Eberron is basically the default matriarch of the family because her husband went missing at sea years ago.
Who's her husband?
Her husband's name was Darian, I think.
And who are the other like important members of the family?
You've heard mention. They tend to make the news every now and then. You've seen gossipy, sensationalist headlines about several members of the family. Give me one sec.
The Shan scoop. The tabloids of the Shan.
So you've seen some of the Eberron children make the papers a few times for various controversies. Syrro, the name Syrro Eberron comes to mind. And also Daryl Eberron. Possibly even Dallas Eberron as well. Actually, and Cariana. Yeah, all four of the children you've seen make the papers.
Sorry, what was the fourth one's name?
Cariana.
Okay, and so they've all got a bit of a reputation, an infamous reputation for just being like rich degenerates, basically.
Yeah, they're basically is that one Kanye married?
Kardashian.
Kardashians, yeah, they're basically the Kardashians of Shan. Yeah.
Was there a couple of photos going around of a previous lover?
Maybe in tomorrow's Shan Inquisitive.
Yeah.
Oh, Ronan grabs a paper while he's out as well.
Sweet. Nothing in particular today. It's just
Yeah, is there any good crosswords?
some headline about a murder somewhere in Middle Tavik's Landing. Please don't investigate it. Yeah.
Guys, this murder. We should definitely-
Why is it headlined as "Please don't investigate"?
That's just how they do it. They know that people like us like to investigate these things. They really
Okay.
don't want us to. So.
I mean, that's fair enough.
But
should-
having a headline like
yes,
that
is
makes
there-
it all the more obvious, right?
Right. Why would the papers say don't investigate on clearly a suspicious murder?
Exactly. That's what I always said.
I'm sure the local police force will get this sorted out.
Not really. They're pretty incompetent. But...
Well, then we must investigate it.
all right. To Middle Tavik's Landing.
To Middle Tavik's Landing, where we're going to investigate a murder. No.
All right,
Sorry.
next
Okay.
rest of the session is just a Scooby-Doo murder mystery. Everybody, we got.
Hey, we'll do that thing
Is
where
there
I
like
open
a
doors.
public? Is there like a public library or something, Josh, that I can go to like?
There is
gather
an
some more info?
archive. There is a city archive.
Yeah, I would like to go there.
All right, give me one sec.
Love us the tell.
Okay, so the city archive is in the highest towers district of Upper Central. Would you like to head there?
Yes.
All right. So the other guys would be 4 silver pieces each to fly back to the city on the sky coach.
Shit.
Man, it's so expensive.
And Syrro, how do you want to get to Upper Central?
Oh, I can walk. It's early in the morning.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
He doesn't want to admit that he's blew all his money through on booze.
I'm saving it for tonight for the massive fucking party.
All right. So you see this. You make your way from Middle Jura over to Menthis Plateau, then Central Plateau, and then Upper District to Upper Central. Takes a fair while. An hour and a half to 2 hours later of walking, you finally arrive in Upper Central. You see, it's just another busy Upper Central morning. The public servants going about their business, moving between the council hall. You see acolytes coming and going from the Koronath Temple. You pass by the Kundarak Bank of Shan and its enormous vault tower. And finally arrive at the archive next door to the city council hall. A large white marble stone building with several columns at the front holding up the front edifice. You make your way inside and you see an elderly man sitting behind a counter with a decent-sized queue in front of him. You wait in line for about 10-15 minutes before you find your way to the front. Get a better look. This elderly man, sort of nice. His silver hair sort of brushed back in sort of a diagonal comb over. He's wearing a pair of round wireframe spectacles and a pair of black suspenders over his white button-up shirt.
Yes, good morning. Welcome to the City Archive. How can I help you?
Good morning. I'm looking for some information on the Ertain family history.
It's, to be honest, it's not the first time I've had the request. What, in particular, what are you after?
Oh, I'm just, just some information about the family and, like, I'm new to the city. I want to... Apparently they're quite a big deal here, so I'd just like to learn some more about them.
Of course. Well, I can allow you to our newspaper archives. You can cross-reference any mention of the Ertains, but of course I can't give you access to their birth, death, and marriage records.
Oh,
Right.
of course.
Oh, well... Alright, here you go.
He hands you basically a carved wooden tag on a piece of twine. He's like, yes, hold on to this while you're out back. And one of our assistants will show you to the relevant areas of the archives.
Thank you.
Sort of move into the archive area. Looks more like a library than anything, just long rows of bookshelves. You see some more advanced part of the archives sort of have the information stored in orbs that projected as a minor image or major image spell. I tell you that you move into a back room with physical archive copies of newspapers.
Cool.
The-
Yeah.
Assistant sort of directs you she sort of presents. She's like, "Oh, this is Bradley. He'll be assisting you with anything you need." She sort of gestures to like the open air next to her. Unseen
Who?
servant. He's an unseen servant. He's a conjuration. Anyway, you can't see him, but just,
right.
just call him. Just address him by name, and he'll be happy to help you. She
Okay.
she clears off and leaves you to your own device.
Sweet. Yeah, well, I direct Bradley to bring me, stuff about the Ertain family, such as, like, the disappearance of the father and, just general info about them, like, why are they so wealthy, what do they, what's the family business or whatever.
Alright.
Other relatives. General info. Oh, and maybe some stuff about the Gala. Like, what's the deal with the Gala? Why is it so... How long has it been running for? Yeah, that sort of thing.
Alright. Alright, so... First up, you look into the disappearance of Lord Dalian Irtain, who was Celeria's husband. You see, he disappeared a decade ago while on a voyage out at sea. That's the only sort of facts that you find. After that, you find a lot of conjecture from tabloid newspapers that several theories on what happened to him. Some that his disappearance was organized. Some that he's a prisoner of the Sahuagin. Who have cities out under the oceans. Some speculation that's why Lady Celeria has been funding expeditions to the Sahuagin realms in the last few years to try and get him back.
Interesting.
There's other conjecture that he staged his death so he could, and now he's living life as a pirate in the Lazar Principalities. But most of it just seems like, wild conjecture and sensationalism. As for their origins, they're just one of the original families that sort of were involved in the early sort of settlement of Shan. Shortly after, Shan used to be just the Jura area. That was like the beginnings of Shan, and then it spread out and extended, and Jura was sort of left behind. After there was what was known as the War of the Mark, when all the dragon-marked houses came down on sort of a coalition of aberrant dragon-marked people and basically wiped them out because they were just seen as a threat. And it was shortly after that Shan sort of exploded in sort of development, and the Irtain families were just one of the old families. They're just old money. Always have been. And now they basically lord over the Skyway and the upper city just as the prime noble family. So the Lady Celeria just holds her gala each month is just because she can. It's a show of the family's opulence.
Each month?
Yeah, every first.
Oh damn! I thought it was once a year.
First Friday of every month. And
Fuck.
the Shan 60, the 60 most powerful families in Shan hold standing invitations to each one.
What sort of like affairs are these galas? Is it just a massive piss up, or is it
More or less, yeah. There's basically Lady Celeria goes out of her way to find sort of unique forms of entertainment each month. more exotic it seems, the better.
Such as? Do you have any examples of previous ones in the
Yes,
papers?
I believe 2 issues ago of the Shan Inquisitive said that there will be a troop of Sarlonan, what are referred to as Sarlonan firebenders this month, as well as an elvish band from Valinor called 12 Moons.
Well, that sounds pretty cool.
And on top of that, it's basically catering sort of changes. She'll usually pay the most decorated restaurants of the Skyway or the upper city to cater the event for her. But the food is always seen as one of the highlights as well. And on top of that, it's just held in their massive ballroom at the manor. It's been sort of specifically built to cater to the 60 and their guests.
Very cool. I'd also like Bradley to look for anything about Matthias Tane.
There isn't much, but he digs out a few mentions of Bradley and issues of newspapers that were sent out during the later days of the war. It seems that Matthias Tane was what seems to be a decorated relish officer in the war.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, not much, not many mentions of him. Just mentions of Lord Dallin's brother and that he was a relish officer.
No pictures of him.
No.
Disappoint. Okay. I think that's everything. I'll yeah, make my way back to the HQ.
All right.
There is one thing
Yes.
Oldark wants to do before we start progressing forwards.
Yes.
Same.
He would like to buy some splint mail.
Okay.
Well, Doug's going to the armory.
Oh, you've come out a bit fuzzy.
That way?
Yes. So I'll buy that now. I'll use 10 platinum pieces and 100 gold pieces.
Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Sweet. Splint mail is easy enough to find.
Yeah,
okay.
I'll go with him, Josh. And I want to buy a shield.
A shield.
Yeah.
Cool.
How much
this-
would I be able to sell my scale mail for? By curiosity.
Your scale mail.
It's 50. So how much would you allow me?
Roll a charisma check.
Ooh.
Or persuasion, even. Sorry, add
okay.
add your proficiency to that or whatever to make it equal to
it's
you-
plus 3. It's
plus
plus 3, so yeah, not much.
still an 8. Okay.
Yeah, it's still an 8.
All right. You managed to palm it off for 20 gold pieces.
Okay, fair.
Basically a trade-in. You managed to basically trade
Yeah.
it in for the splint mail and get a 20 gold piece discount.
Cool, so I bought it for 180.
Yep.
Cool.
And Rookie, you find a shield for 10 gold pieces.
I did the opposite.
10 gold. Reluctantly hand it over.
I'm wearing both my scale mail and my splint at the moment. There we go. Done.
You're right, Josh. You dead?
You're muted, Josh.
I'm good. I'm not doing anything. Ronan's just chilling.
Okay.
Sauteed.
All right,
I
sweet.
feel a bit more protected now. I'm happy.
So at about 11:30, you all rendezvous back at the safe house in Tumbledown.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Is there anything else you want to do before the day passes and the gala begins?
Nope. I do have Gala music, by the way.
I'm Gucci.
I got it sorted.
Yep. Got my shield. Got all my stuff.
All right, sweet.
Oh, we could go to the pub.
Or, hey,
Hmm.
Syrro, I've got like this really good idea where we don't do that and we actually turn up sober for the party for once.
Or
No. Sorry.
No.
we could go to the pub.
How about this,
Do you
right?
not think that is wise?
I've got this really good idea, right? You don't go to the pub today, and you go to the pub twice as much tomorrow. How's that sound?
No, you see, because that doesn't solve my problem. That
Syrro, you do
today I
realize
have to
you-
sneak into. Well, today I'm going to this event where something mysterious and probably bad is going to happen, and I'm feeling a little bit nervous about that. Okay?
Mate, just use your
Syrro.
sentence stone. We'll be right there, right?
You do realize that you are going to a very highly regarded banquet. The best alcohol.
Yes, a banquet.
in
With,
no, no,
we
no,
have,
shh.
we
The
have a
best
secret
alcohol,
note that says something bad is going to happen there.
But the best alcohol in the land will be served there.
Yeah, just have a mad piss up
And-
at the party, mate.
Some of the drinks that you'd never be able to drink before will be available most likely for free.
And if you're already cooked when you get there, you won't be able to have as many of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm
That's what
still
you gotta think of. You
really
know that-
uncomfortable about what's going to happen at this party.
Then you drink once you get there. That is what will keep you there. You'll be fine. Just don't forget to ask for the Loquil family.
Yes.
For me, please. And I promise I'll be off your back 20%.
And
We'll see.
Syrro,
Thank you.
I don't want to be like a buzzkill or nothing, but could you please not make a fool of yourself instead of in front of Miss Alira?
In front of who?
Miss Boromar, the one who's taking you to the party.
What? You have so little faith in me. You think I can't conduct myself in a responsible and cordial way?
I'm gonna be real honest with you, mate. I've known you for a couple of weeks, and not once have you done that. So no, I don't trust that you can.
Either do I.
But I trust that you're a conniving, thieving piece of shit, and I believe those skills
Wow.
probably transfer over to deception and deceition. So
Oh,
I hope you'll do fine. Is what I'm
I
saying.
believe in you too.
I'm so glad that you guys have got my back.
All the help find
Mate.
the person that killed your brother.
We
We've
have
got
your
your
back
back.
more than you think.
You can trust us, but it doesn't mean we have to trust you. All right?
Alright, kid.
All right. Well, no point fucking about. Let's
Go to the pub.
let's do this fast forward business.
All right, so you receive a sending that afternoon, Syrro, from Alira Boromar. It echoes through your head as you receive a sending spell. You are receiving a sending. Care of House Civis from Alira Boromar. Would you like to hear the message?
Yes.
What?
Syrro, it's Alira Boromar. Please meet me at the Middledura Skydock at 6:30 tonight. We'll be catching the Boromar Sky Coach up to the Skyway. Thank you.
Are you okay,
What?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just got you know, the
Heebie-jeebies,
The
I get it. But what we're
spell.
saying
Nah,
is...
you know when
Oh,
they message you.
no.
Yeah, message.
I do
Right.
not know magic.
Right. Well. So what's the plan? How are you guys gonna make your way into this event?
Don't worry, mate. We already scouted
Don't
the place.
worry.
We've
You
got-
keep saying don't worry. It doesn't make me feel better. It makes me feel like you have no idea what you're gonna do, and it makes me concerned that I'm breaking the fourth wall. I mean, that that I'm gonna be left in some horrible situation with no one to help
At
me.
the best party in town, I know. It sounds terrible.
No, what sounds terrible is this note. And I hold up the translated note. It says disbursement.
Look,
We will
Syrro,
be
mate,
nearby.
At the
Don't you
manor.
worry.
no one's forcing you to go, mate. But we're not going to get any information if we don't go to that ball. And
No
you're the
one's
only one
forcing-
who's suitable for it.
Well, yeah, I know, but it would make me feel better if you guys had a plan for how you were going to be there to back me up.
If nothing else,
So what
mate,
is the plan?
I'll be able to get in real easy. I can disguise myself as anyone or anything, right? So I can get in as a serving person around the back. These guys, we're still working on a plan for them. If
Yeah,
truth be
well,
told.
look, no offense, but these two are a lot more, I've got a lot more confidence in their abilities. Like, I mean, look at him, point at Ronan. He's like, look, and then look at Oldak. And then
Yep.
look at you.
Hello.
So what you're saying is you'd rather have one of them in there with you than me.
Yes, exactly.
Look, that's pretty fair.
We will be
But-
close by. Don't you worry.
Un-
You have
until
your
we,
stone, which you can contact us with. If something
Until we
kicks
can-
off or you feel unsafe, you message us.
we'll smash right through the guards for you, mate.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we can get inside first, of course.
Yes.
Yeah,
Which-
and to... Is there a plan?
Not to mention, this place is going to be highly guarded. So
Exactly.
you will have people
Well, I think
there
we should have a
who will
plan.
protect you. Who will protect you as a guest.
Well, what are you thinking then, mate? What do you reckon our plan should be?
I don't know. You guys went there today, and you have some idea of what we're in for. So I was kind of hoping that
We have
You
a plan.
would-
Don't you worry.
start coming up with a plan. You keep saying, don't worry.
Don't worry. Be happy.
No.
If nothing else, we could pay some gargoyles a good sum of cash and get them to drop us off on the roof. After it's dark, of course.
Some gargle.
Yeah, they'll do almost anything for a bit of coin.
Oh man.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna fucking die. I just know it. Syrro goes to get dressed and get ready.
You drink your second
Montage
potion
scene
of
of
bath.
just us.
Well, I mean, I don't think has Syrro really become that stinky in the past 12 hours?
Yes.
No, you actually haven't.
Oh.
I'll drink it anyway.
Okay. You guys hear a gurgling coming from the bedroom as Syrro starts spouting purple bubbles again as the potion of bath kicks in. He comes out dressed in his blueberry-colored nobility outfit, smelling like lavender.
If I could whistle, I would.
Well,
a little bit
I
of frost comes
appreciate
out and he
the
has to hold it back.
All right, it is. It's about 6 o'clock, so time to head to the Skydock to meet Alira.
Yep. So Oldak, you were alright to give me the note? The original note?
Yeah, you've had it this whole time.
Yeah,
You've got
sweet.
it.
Just checking.
Wait, so you've got the note, Syrro?
Yes.
All right.
You said you wanted me to inquire about your family.
If you can.
Inquire to whom?
Anyone, just if you overhear.
Alright,
anything like
I'll keep that
Keep
for
an ear.
just conversation.
If you spike up any conversations with anyone of either local or even Brillish.
Where were your family
family.
from?
It was a small hamlet, just near. Going through the backstory. Just near the Greenhorn. It was near that area. You know the forest? In Breland. If you actually look at the.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map now.
I'm over there with you. Where are we? We are down here.
Oh, the Green Haunts? Yep,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Just near there. It wasn't too far away from Hatteril. It was like a small estate there. It was a small family, but they have when they went missing when I returned from the facility. And I came to Shan because I thought it was the most likely place that they would be.
Alright. Oh, okay.
You've got this. I feel like I'm egging someone on to actually go through their wedding at the moment, like they're getting cold feet.
Man, it's not just my feet that are cold, it's fucking -6 out here, alright?
No, that's fair. It's very comfortable. You should be fine.
Okay. Alright, here we go.
Alright,
He walks into like the sky dock or whatever.
Alright, so you head to the skydock at almost exactly 6:30. You see a very sort of sleek, matte black painted sky coach glides down from above, leaving a trail of blue energy behind it. It stops at the edge of the dock. This particular sky coach has a canopy on it. The door opens up. You see the two Talenta halflings that you're used to seeing escorting Alira Boromar around step out. Yeah. Step out. Alira steps out behind them. Oh. Whoa. Don't you scrub up nicely?
Thank you. This is brand new armor. It looks really nice, I thought. Protect me a bit more.
I'm sorry, what are they doing here, Syrro?
Ah, sorry. We just came to say our farewells.
Yeah. Moral support. Keeping me on the straight and narrow.
Yes, good. I'm quite pleased that you're sober. I expected less, to be honest. Well, let's go.
He like,
Syrro.
Yeah, Syrro like looks back at them and he's like, here we go. And yeah, hops into the sky coach.
Alright, the two Talenta halflings enter behind you, the door shuts, and the sky coach lurches away from the platform.
All standing there waving goodbye.
I think I just need to reload Foundry. Refresh, sorry.
Hey, Rook.
What's up, mate?
Do you think he's going to die?
I think it's 50-50 chance. He either does or he doesn't.
Which is the better option?
If I was a betting man, which I'm not.
Well, there is a bookie.
But
We can find a bookie.
Yeah, well, I'm still not gonna bet, mate.
Oh, okay.
But if I was a betting man, I'd
If you
put my
were.
money on he's definitely gonna die.
Ah,
But the more we intervene, the more those odds swing in his favor, right?
which favor? I forget which side we're
Well,
going
I
for.
mean, being alive is probably a good thing, so that's probably
Yeah.
what he's. That's
Okay.
that's probably what he wants to happen. I don't know though. I'm not sure. It seems like he's had a pretty depressing couple of years.
Part of me's glad that I missed out on this morning thing that everyone talks about. Seeing him so cut up over it and seeing others I guess it's nice being a bit naive to it.
Yeah, look. I mean, it's not really something we like talking about.
Which is understandable from what you guys have told me. This is the only thing that I've learned about the morning. It's probably a good thing that I am oblivious to it.
Well, if you ever do get a chance, read up a little bit on it, because...
Oh, sorry. What you
Oh,
guys
sorry,
saying?
you haven't left yet? Sorry.
Oh, you're still here, Syrro.
still
We
here,
weren't
sorry.
talking. We weren't
Sorry.
betting on your.
No, I was gonna
luck,
say,
yeah?
before you stitch me up, Josh, I do have the sending stone in my pocket.
Yeah, that's okay.
Just in that
God,
top
not
breast
that much of a
pocket
dick. Yeah.
with like the...
Before you stitch me up.
Oh, shit! And we throw it at you and it just falls. Tumbles through the sky.
Right, so, in the rear of the sky coach, Syrro, there's a little sort of outdoor area, balcony almost. As it sort of glides and ascends towards the skyway, Alira sort of beckons you to join her out in the balcony.
Oh, well, yep, do so.
You step out. Some
So-
sort of an enchantment seems to keep the balcony warm and
Ooh.
protected from the chill wind as the sky coach glides through the narrow gaps between the spires, the brisk night air around. You see several other halfling figures standing out on the balcony of this sky coach.
Am I like the only
Okay.
normal height person?
You are on this
Rude.
particular one. Yeah, you are the only non-halfling actually in the vicinity.
Syrro feels very self-conscious all of a sudden. Anyway, he walks over to Alira.
Syrro, allow me to present Sidon Boromar and Mala Boromar Jurasko, patriarch of the Boromar family and his beloved wife.
Ooh.
Lovely to meet you.
I love it.
All right there, Syrro, is it?
That's correct. Yes.
Alira told me you and your mates been doing some good work for us.
Well, I mean, I hope you're happy with the results. We do what we can.
Well, you keep it up and I'll sort you out.
That won't be necessary. We are. This is more than repayment enough.
Well, you would strike me as a high society type.
Oh well. You know, it's nice to get out of the lower districts.
Oh,
See
fucking
get a
hate this
taste of
Gala
the high
shit.
life.
Every month,
Oh, it's-
same shit, same pompous assholes.
It's that gonna be that fun, is it?
Well, at least the food's good.
So yeah, what can I expect this event?
Oh, who knows what Lady Celeria's got in store for us tonight. I heard something about some Sarlone and fire dancers. That could be a right laugh.
Cool.
Lady
So it's just
Marla sort of cuts off the conversation. She's like, I'm sorry, Mr. You prefer Mr. Madani or Syrro? Or
Syrro is fine
okay,
if you don't mind.
I'm told you were doing some good work for family Jurasko down in Jura with Nora.
Yeah, she was yeah, very very kind to me, and so I figured, you know, I'd repay the favor, and it was, you know, it's you know, not the most glamorous work, but you know, it's worthwhile and I'm good at it.
Well, thank you.
That's not necessary. Someone's got to do it.
Alright, well, yeah, brace yourself, Syrro, mate. You see the sky coach, you look ahead. It's approaching the skyway now, coming up to the dock, right on the edge of the Eotane Manor. You see there seems to be some sort of enchantment, looks like fireworks silently exploding over a large staging area, a winding staircase that leads up to the manor entrance. Several sky coaches coming and going, dropping guests off. The sky coach pulls up, the door opens, you emerge out onto the platform. See the way up to the manor is lit by several hovering, ever-bright lanterns, casting a soft blue hue upon the marble stonework, ascending up to the manor entrance. Alira sort of holds her arm out in like a gesture for you to sort of like link, you know, the old link arms with me kind of gesture. Alright, Phil. If anybody asks, you're my date for this evening.
Okay.
That ought to divert any probing questions.
Well, shall we?
Make your way up the staircase amongst the procession of other party guests ascending the stairs. Come up to the manor entrance. It opens up into a enormous foyer. You sort of glance around and get a layout of the area. Quite big. It stretches off in sort of both directions to the left and right. You see a bunch of various alcoves leading off the foyer, like observation sort of rooms looking out over the city off the edge. Several rooms with just nice sort of marble columns sort of towering up to the ceiling. But you ascend a staircase in front of you, heading upwards. You see several guards standing around at various points in the foyer. You head up the staircase, it then turns once, then winds around for a bit as you ascend upwards, and then eventually emerge into the ballroom. I'm gonna actually, the other three of you guys, I will give you vision on a commoner token. Just to, don't move them so you can actually see.
Oh, I wanted to. Okay.
Ooh, very cool.
Oh yeah, it looks fantastic.
Very, very cool.
I can hear murmurings and chitter chatter. And a harp.
Tell me if this works, you other three guys. How's that? Did you suddenly get vision?
Nope.
Nope.
No?
We could just drag ourselves on and we'll just hide in the corner if you want.
Oh, actually.
We can also watch the stream as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can see it on the stream. Yeah.
That's cheating.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
What's cool? Did you get the vision? Or are you looking at the thing? Ooh.
Let's look at the stream.
Oh, it's got little.
Alright, so you make your way into the ballroom. It seems to be half full already. And Alira and the other two Boromars lead you to their table. You take a seat. You see that it's the same deal. There is several Everbright lanterns hovering around the center of this very, very high roofed room. The roof stretches up at least 30 feet, with several of these Everbright lanterns floating around, throwing a flickering blue light around the room. You see a 12-piece Elvish band in the center of the room. You assume is the 12 Moons, playing a soft, plucky music piece as you enter. Sit down. Over the next 15 minutes or so, guests continue to pour in. And then eventually it sort of slows down. Everyone seems to have taken a seat.
Yeah, Syrro is just following the lead of the Boromars.
Eventually, the band finishes their piece. The room erupts into an enthusiastic applause. And then you see a woman with a shock of curly red hair approach from the other side of the dance floor and move to the center of the floor. Empty at this time. Everyone seems to have taken a seat in the room, except for you notice a retinue of guards standing in various corners of the room. The woman is wearing a dress made of what you assume straight away is glamour weave, a very expensive cloth that can have various magical visual properties. In this case, the dress seems to be a deep purple hue with a flickering night sky and a borealis that constantly cycles across it.
Oh wow, very cool.
That's sick.
She gestures around like, welcome everybody to the third Irtane Gala of the year. I am pleased to announce that several of Corvair's leaders have graced us with their presence this evening. Prince Orgev Erwinan of New Sire. There's an applause. You see it over the opposite side of the room. Prince Orgev, who you've seen pictures of in the paper, stand up and take a bow for the room. Queen Aurelia Erwinan of Ander. There's another wild applause as a beautifully dressed woman over the other side of the room stands up and takes a bow. Our own King Boronel. The room cheers louder than they have at this point. They sort of like absolutely lose their shit as King Boronel sort of takes a bit of a liberty and takes a few steps into the center of the room before taking a bow, then moves back to his seat.
While this is happening, I like wind up Rook's little clockwork thing. I like whisper into it that yeah, there are several heads of state here. This is not good.
And
Did I need to explain to Syrro that it's only got one charge?
That's it.
what, one
Well-
charge each way or just one charge?
One
Each
charge,
way.
that's it.
That's a fucking bummer.
Is it each way?
That sucks.
Oh wow, there you go.
Yeah.
He really is gonna die.
Yep. There we go.
I listed it as several heads of state.
Celeria turns. I'm
Is that a
afraid
good-
King Caius of Karnath and the leader of Thrain were both unavailable this evening. However, they have been kind enough to send their ambassadors in their place. There's an applause as the two ambassadors sort of give a wave from the table they're sitting at.
Sorry, who was that? The King Karnas of who?
King Caius the third of Karnath, to be exact.
Painfully accurate.
Yep, cool. And the leader.
and the leader of Thrain, whose name I have forgotten. There's a lot of information I have to remember, man. But I do have it here in the newspaper. No, sorry, I need to know now. Yeah, I wrote an article about it. Jackla Darren, the 11-year-old head of state of Thrain, sent her ambassador in her place as well. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please sit back and relax. The food will be served soon, starting with an excellent appetizer from prepared by one of our restaurants right here in Skyway. But in the meantime, the Firebenders, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Sarlona. There's an applause as the music sort of changes tempo, and then a troop of exotically dressed men and women rush in from the door and begin twirling and breathing fire in the center of the room. Yeah. Alira turns to you. She's like, having fun?
Yeah. This is
a load of wank?
Everything I had hoped for. So if, I mean, he like leans in a bit closer to not say this too loudly. It's like, if you guys hate this so much, why do you keep going?
Well, we're considered one of the most powerful families in the city, Syrro. We have to keep up appearances. I myself am on the city council, as you know.
Well, yeah,
and it is a good opportunity to network.
I mean, if you're already a city councillor, do you really need to do any more networking?
Not really. We have 3 or 4 of the other councillors blackmailed, so they can never vote me out, but you have to play the part, Syrro.
Sure. I don't think public office is in my future.
Yes, I can't say I recommend it. She sort of gestures over towards the table where Lady Celeria has taken a seat. That's the Airtain family over there. I don't know if you're familiar with them.
Not especially, no. I like
Alright, well,
look over to where she...
Well, let me give you the rundown. That's Lady Celeria, seated on the end, and then next to her is the middle child. That's Cariana. Probably the most, shall we say, level-headed of her children. And next to her is her betrothed, an elf immigrant from Eberron by the name of Main Jalian. Made a bit of a stir when they became engaged a few months ago. And seated next to him, the oldest of their children, Dallas. It's often been rumored that he may have a different father on account of being the only one in the family that doesn't share the Airtain appearance. Yes. And there was a bit of an outrage when he publicly denounced the king last year. Well, that caused Lady Celeria a bit of a headache.
Why did he do that?
Who knows? You know, socialites. Next to him is Syrro. You often find her gracing the tabloids and one of her many alcohol-fueled exploits out in the city. I suppose she's trying to make a statement with that Sarlonan garb she's wearing tonight. Oh, next to her. Oh, young Daryl, yes. Don't let his boyish appearance fool you. He's been seen leaving more brothels in the city than I have fingers and toes.
Ha!
And then, on the end there, that's Matthias Ertain. The departed Lord Dallin's brother. Black sheep of the family. He was an officer in the war. And for the most part, keeps out of the public eye.
So, well then, what does he do? Why is he just coasting on his family's reputation now?
I mean, aren't they all?
1 second, guys. I'll be back.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, the kids, you know, obviously, they have no aspirations, but say he was an officer in the war, like he had, you know, I assume a life outside of the cities.
Yes, quite decorated, as far as I remember. He is also a personal friend of King Volatile.
Right. Well. So, anything else you could tell me about them? I mean, I only really know what I've been able to read in the papers.
Well, not a lot, really. I mean, I can't say we, the Boromars, have much to do with them. On a personal level, anyway.
Fair enough. So, Syrro, like, looks around for, like, a waiter or someone who's serving drinks, or are there drinks on the table?
Drinks have been served, yeah, on the table. There is there is a deep goblet of wine in front of you.
Drink me! Pity. It's a pity that it's empty.
Control yourself, Syrro.
Yep. Yeah, I will. So it's okay.
What do you hope to gain from being here, anyway?
You know, just, information. You know, why do any of you people come to these sorts of events?
What sort of information are you after?
Well, nothing you'd be interested in.
Fair enough.
Fuck. Sorry, just reading.
Over the next few minutes, you see several, almost an army of waiters, enter the room, carrying appetizers and bringing them to tables around the room.
Syrro's gonna... Yeah. Are people, like, mingling around, or are they mostly just staying at their own table?
No, people are leaving the tables now. Some people are sort of... The fire dancers have finished and left the room. The 12 Moons band is playing again. And a few people have made their way to the dance floor. And they're sort of waltzing around. Some people are moving between tables and talking to each other, sharing a drink, standing in the corners.
Do
Sorry.
you think you could introduce me to Matthias? Matthias. What's his name?
Matthias, yeah. Matthias. Guess you'll have... Guess no one is actually sure at this point.
Well?
She raises an eyebrow. She's like, why?
You know, that's what I'm here for. Do I? Will I show her the note? Ooh.
Put on a dice roll. You really...
Nah, I'll lean in towards Alira. I like beckon her to like lean in. He's up to something. I'll show her the note.
What is this?
It's what's the script called? Dalkir?
Dalkir, yeah.
Well, is it, like this is Dalkir,
Why do you have
right?
that?
One of my companions, he found it several months ago, and we've had it translated, and it says First of Therendor, Urtain Manor. Like something has been planned to happen here for several months, and I think that because Matthias is, you know, a military man and a decorated officer, I think he's probably the most sensible choice to take this information to stop anything from happening.
You think it a better idea to present this to a retired war veteran aristocrat rather than the Shan Watch?
Well, you really think that a plan, like, whatever this is, has been in the works for months. Surely it won't be something that the Shan Watch is going to be able to stop.
Roll a
Like
persuasion check.
Oh, yes.
She,
560.
she like sniffs the air a little bit. She's like, how much wine have you had to drink already?
Just one? Like, are you serious? Like, come on, like, this is real. Something bad is going to happen tonight. And it's going to happen right here.
Because you have an old piece of parchment with some Dalkir script written on it.
Yes.
I'm sorry, Syrro, but I'm not going to introduce you to one of the most powerful men in the city. Of something as thin as that. This is... When I said don't embarrass me, that's more or less exactly what I was referring to.
Fine. Whatever. Syrro puts the note, like, back in his jacket. Beckons one of the waiters over. Gets himself another drink. It's like, fine.
Yeah.
Just... fine. Sure, nothing will happen. Sure, there's enough security here. Probably just overreacting.
Something catches her eye. She's like, oh, Rufus! She's sort of like, excuse me a second. Walks away to talk to someone over on the dance floor.
Syrro turns and looks over towards the Urtain table.
You see them, they're sort of...
What are they up to?
Syrro has left the table. You see her dancing with a very handsome and clean-cut nobleman out on the dance floor. Just like carrying a goblet of wine in her hand still, sort of spilling as she's sort of twirling around. You see the rest of the family just seem to be sitting there. Dallas seems to be pouting, his arms crossed in the center of the table, just glancing around in disgust. You see the rest of them just seem to be enjoying their food for the moment. You eyeball Matthias closely. He's sort of just taking in the room for a second, and you see one of the guards walk over and whisper something in his ear and gives him like a light nod, sideways look and a light nod. And the guard walks off again. About 30 seconds later, he rises from his chair, makes his way across the dance floor and towards the door.
Are any guests, like, milling about, like, coming and going from the ballroom, or are they all just kind of confined here?
I mean, some are coming and go from the ballroom to like use the privy, which isn't located in the ballroom, or some seem to be heading downstairs for whatever reason and coming in the back. Maybe there's a beer garden. I don't know.
Well, there's only one way to find out. I'm gonna follow Matthias out.
Follow him. All right, he heads downstairs. Meanwhile, outside, I assume the other three are arriving in the streets of the Skyway.
Oh yeah.
Am I correct?
Yes.
All right,
You
that'll
are
be
correct.
4 silver pieces for the ride. You arrive at the same. You arrive at the same dock you arrived at earlier this morning. You make your way through the streets, around the corner to the end of the block where the Irte Manor rises above the drop-off down and overlooks the city below. You see it's quietened down a little bit. There's less Gala business going on of people coming and going, but there does seem to be some busy bars and hotels nearby, so there are people out in the streets coming and going. You see the iron gate that leads to the courtyard is sealed shut. There are 2 guards standing sentry outside the gate.
Do a perception check.
Sure. Oh, what are you looking for?
Anyone positioned high, like trying to sneaky hide away? Any snipers? It's just the 2 guards in the front gate. I mean,
it's the 2 guards.
Any patrols?
No, just the 2 guards standing sentry on either side of the gate at the moment.
Guess we should either sneak you in, Rook, or we'll just wait for Syrro's signal.
Well, the way I see it is we've got 3 options, right? Alright. We can try and just get me in. Which, if anything goes down, I mean, as much as I loathe to say it, I think Syrro is right. I am not that good in a scrap.
But you're the only one who would be able to get through.
Vindication!
The other 2 options, I think, is we can try and get us all in with some kind of disguise, maybe pretend that we're late or we've got something real important to deliver. And I can dress myself up as one of those servants we saw before. Pretend to be one of them. And just say that you 2 are my whatevers, my bodyguards, my
Escorts or whatever,
mules, whatever you call it. And we can try and get all 3 of us in that way, but that's probably not going to be as easy as it sounds. And option 3, I think, is we take the guards out, and then...
The issue is that if we take out those guards, and again this gets tracked back to the Boromir clan, this could be seen as something political, or if this is all for naught and nothing happens, then we are just seen as people attacking a party that we weren't invited to.
Well, I don't see how it could possibly get tracked back to the Boromirs.
If they catch you...
I mean, if they catch me, they see my dragon mark and I assume I'm a Cannith.
Well, then we're fine. He draws his sword.
No, not like that.
Oh, okay.
We take him out quietly, right? We don't have to kill him or nothing.
Am I wrong? But aren't they on the street though?
They are. It would more or less be in plain sight.
Yeah, like broad daylight murder.
Give me a second.
Well, I mean, we could try and draw them away or something.
Did you say, how tall is the wall, Josh? You say 10 feet?
About 10 feet.
Sorry, I keep running away. Cass just had a very traumatic experience with a Uber driver.
Okay.
Oh. Can we not just climb over? Can we like find like is there a dark part around the area, or is it all just lit up like a Christmas tree?
It is
The wall.
The wall. It's not like there's street lights or anything. It's more just like ambient bars shining over from like open air bars across the road with ever-bright lanterns sort of burning in their beer gardens and whatnot.
Yeah. From like if I do a perception check to see if there's any dark like blind spot areas near the wall that we perhaps could jump over.
Roll an investigation check. Ooh. Alright, so you notice that not at the wall edge, directly where the gate is, but around the corner, there is a hotel that overlooks sort of looks like it possibly overlooks the courtyard and perhaps even is like adjacent enough to the wall that you might be able to manage some sort of athletic feat to get from the hotel to the courtyard.
Does this athletic feat start with a P by any chance?
P?
Parkour, parkour.
Oh, parkour.
Alright.
Alright, well, if you guys you can get over that gap, I could try and distract the guards.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Bow, 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 bow. Boom, boom.
So it was
We better not have to
the,
be sneaky about
what
this.
the other two are trying to get over the wall while Rook.
Is going to distract the guards with his wily charms.
No, it looks like, but if you go in the way of getting over the wall via the hotel, you won't need the guards to be distracted. Like, it's not in sight
Oh, it's not that close.
of the gate guards. No. So imagine
Cool.
imagine if you were across the road from the gate, looking at the gate, you would then, like, to the right, the road goes down till it eventually hits the wall that leads to the drop-off. To the left, it leads to the end of the block and then rounds the corner. And then at the end where the Eberron property ends, there's a hotel on the, like, sort of 90-degree turn around to, like, the next wall, if that makes sense.
Okay. And there's no other patrolling guards that we can see. There's just the two guarding the gate.
Yes, there you can see.
Alright. Alright, well, I suppose it's our best chance, right?
I think so. At least this way we can be close and observe.
At any point while this is all happening, have we received the one-way message that Syrro said? Saying that all the heads are stated
Yeah,
there?
about now you get that message, yeah.
Okay, alright, cool.
Shit!
Well,
I forgot to tell him it's one use only.
That is unfortunate.
Fuck.
Well, I guess that goes out. Oh man, that.
You think
thing-
a Medellin or a detective would have used one of those before?
You think so, but I mean, like I said before, Syrro's a bit of an
Hey,
idiot.
Syrro works alone.
Right?
have you seriously just, like, replaced Kardock?
No, as in, like, when Syrro was a detective. He
He's got to
worked
be
by
useful
himself.
first before he replaces Carter.
Ooh, at least I'm alive.
But for how long?
Oh.
I mean,
Anyway,
Does Syrro even need any help inside that place at the moment? He seems
Well,
like he's
he's
just
my
inside
only
a
hope.
fantastic party.
At finding where my friend has been taken, so I have to give some hope that he's able to do that for me.
That's fair.
Anyway, let's go.
alright, what kind of
Alright.
role are you looking here for, Josh?
So, well, you're gonna have to find a way into the hotel first. I mean, you
Okay,
can
if
find
it's-
a way into the hotel, but you're going to have to get into the hotel. Yeah, you're gonna need to get to at least, by the looks of it, the third story, and you might be able to jump off a balcony from one of the rooms.
Oh, Jesus. Can I use the rope for climbing to, like, throw the rope up to the third floor?
I don't have the rope for climbing anymore.
Ah,
You
GG.
turned it into a one-use
Yeah.
setting stone.
Oh, awesome.
Yikes!
we could just
So
pose as
fucked us-
guests
fucked us
and
twice.
ask. We could pose as guests and ask specifically for a level 3 room. Assuming as we've stayed here before in the level 3 one, give us excellent views of the manor
think
or
it'll be-
palace wherever it's been held.
Probably be better if we posed as like servants of the guests, right? Not just the guests themselves.
Yeah, like we say that we have to get accommodation because we are vassals or what? Not vassals. Am I thinking? Guards or stuff for a party.
I don't believe that I'll be drawing anyone. Excellent, guys.
Well,
You might have to go alone.
Question, Josh. Is there any way to climb up to the said balcony from the outside, like old school upper pipe?
Possibly, but you'd more or less be in broad daylight. Daily
Yeah,
in the
true.
side of a hotel. Very good.
What time is it? Isn't it like isn't it nighttime?
It's like 7 p.m.
Yeah, but yeah.
I guess
it's-
lit up by the low street lights and stuff. Yeah. My ideas.
well, I mean, we'll. How about you two go inside, looking for a spot, and if they chuck you out,
Well, the only thing
then
I'm
I'll give
thinking,
it a go.
the only thing I'm thinking of at the moment is we don't necessarily have to be in there at the moment. We don't know if anything's kicking off. We don't know. if
And
he
you
needs
never
help,
will.
and we won't know until things start kicking off. So,
Yeah, but we still need to find a way inside, mate. Like,
but why?
well, what if something starts going down and we need to help Syrro out?
We'll just go through the gate.
What,
Clearly,
you
if
just-
something is going wrong, we could just push past the guards.
I mean, that was the plan before, but you didn't like that.
Well, I didn't like attacking the guards.
I feel like if something starts going down, the guards will be even more vigilant, right?
Well, the guards will most likely move inside, in my opinion.
Yeah, but they've probably already got guards inside, and they've told these guys to guard the gate no matter what.
Okay. Well, we can try and get a... I still think the best way is for us to get a room on that third story from inside the hotel. We could just go in and purchase a room for the
I
night.
think it's a good start.
Uldark will walk in to the
Ronan
hotel.
will follow him.
All right. There is a portly, purple-haired gnome standing behind the counter. Very, very nice uniform on with sort of the gold tassely shoulder pads, and a crimson double-breasted coat. He's standing on some sort of little stool to see over the bench properly. Hello. Oh, well, sorry. Well, welcome to the Golden Arch Hotel. How can I help you?
I have stayed at this establishment before on my many journeys around the country. I wish to stay here again tonight. I am visiting guests after they're finished with the gala.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, of course. Well, we have
Yes, I think
vacancy.
it was room 305, 304, I forget which one. It's the one that overlooks...
Oh, lovely. You'll be
the
able
pool.
to see the fireworks.
That's the plan, yes.
All right. Of course,
these
we
are my
don't offer
two-
refunds if the noise keeps you awake.
No, that's perfectly fine. I am here for the fireworks. Once they end, I will drink myself into a stupor, and I will not be... I'll be dead. to the
Wonderful
world.
then. Well, if it is
Syrro is proud of you. You get this weird ethereal feeling that
I'll just get a
Syrro's
thing, a
respect for
text
you
box
has
at the
gone
bottom of my vision that says, Syrro will remember this.
well, that's easy enough. Will it just be the one night for the three of you?
Just a one night in the run room, if possible.
Okay, that will be 12 gold total.
Oh,
He hands over 12 gold.
Rook physically cringes at that.
Lovely. Would you like some champagne sent up to the room?
How much would
Is
the
that free of
champagne
house?
be?
Let's have a look. We'll, what have we got here? Let me just have a
Oh,
quick
it's alright, mate.
check of the menu. Oh, you sure?
Look. Yeah, we're sure.
Goodberry wine. That's what's on the menu tonight. There we go. All right. Well, you're lost then. Do you have any luggage?
No, we came back.
All right then. Here's the keys.
Thank you.
If you require anything, just ring the bell.
We will, thank you so much. And we'll head upstairs.
All right. So he gives you the key to room 305. You head up. You walk inside it. It appears to be a honeymoon suite that you've booked.
Lots
Just
of
one very
thinking.
large king bed in the center of the room. 4-post bed. And some very nice velvet curtains.
Ardok will instantly run over and jump on the bed. As soon as it's open, he goes, oh, because it's been a while since he's seen. Like, this is truly comfortable. Even his manner wasn't even this nice. But, yeah, he runs over and jumps on the bed.
Sweet. And you see a door that opens up onto a small balcony that overlooks the courtyard below. As you step out, you look down and get a good scope of the courtyard. It looks like with a good jump, you'll be able to clear the wall. And you see a series of hedges, trees, and statues. You do see in the distance, close to the manor, on the other side of some of the hedges and bushes, the flicker of lantern light. Looks as though there might be someone patrolling the gardens.
I'm gonna look at Ronan and be like, aim for the bushes?
Aim for the bushes.
We could just relax until something goes off here. We have our entry.
It was just an inside joke, all night, mate. It's all good.
Oh, sorry.
But yeah, I reckon we can chill here. It shouldn't. I mean, it shouldn't take us too long to get inside if something starts going down, right?
Should be fine.
I mean, unless of course something goes down and we don't notice it.
Well, Syrro should be able to message us.
Nope. He used up the one charge.
There
that
is
still had.
100 foot of courtyard obscured by hedges and trees, and then he's inside on the second story of the manor. So
Okay. Perhaps I could get a message to him with my little bird. It's close enough, that is.
Alright, I guess we'll sit here and wait then.
Alright, meanwhile, back inside the manor. Syrro, you wander downstairs.
Sorry.
Yep.
What happens after I sent first, message with the sending stone?
I think you get a chance to reply, don't you, Rook? Or
I don't think so.
But, what physically happens to it? As in, if Syrro is, as he's following this guy, winds it up and wants to send another message.
Oh, it's
nothing.
I mean,
But
it
does
can
Syrro
still-
know that?
No, the mechanism still works.
Yeah,
Just
so
the
Syrro-
magic in it is lost.
Syrro winds it up again and relays what's going on. He's following the suspicious guy. I think something bad's gonna happen. Be ready. Puts it back in his pocket. Sorry, continue, Josh.
Yeah, that's right. You make your way downstairs and back to the manor foyer. Damn it, I forgot to preload it. Alright. I don't have a token for him. I don't really need to make one yet. Basically, you walk down here. You see some noble couple just fooling about at the top of the stairs. 2 guards below you. So the door you entered is just here to the south.
Yep.
That was the walkway that leads to the dock outside. You see Matthias descend the stairs over here and head down into this room.
Which room? This room.
Where my marker is, down here. You see it?
See it?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
So he's heading south.
Yeah. And so I can't. These are just banisters. I can see over them.
You can see over him, yeah. The stairs go down 5 feet.
Yeah. Syrro's just gonna stroll on.
Alright, so you see him further to the south down here, and then he takes a left-hand turn and goes up the staircase. He's looking very edgy.
Sus.
He's sort of looking over his shoulder as he sort of looks over his shoulder to make sure no one's following him. So he glances at you briefly, but then just assumes you're pretty far away. That's a good
Yeah.
what, nearly 80 feet away, so he doesn't give you a second look and then heads up the stairs. You step to there, you see 2 guards standing sentry on either side of the door over there. Now, they turn to look at you. Alright, mate.
Yeah, just, I don't think this is the right way. Sorry, can you tell me which way the privy is?
Back up the stairs, mate.
Oh. Sorry? Feel like, yeah, make his way back towards the main kind of foyer.
Okay.
What's, can I see, like, out here? What's out there? If I come, like, back up.
So that's the walkway that you came up. So as you can walk over and look out the window. So you see the skydock below, the enchanted fireworks silently, constantly exploding over the dock. So that's like the winding staircase that you came up to enter the manor, and then the skydock outside.
Yeah, Syrro's going. Is there still anyone out there on the skydock?
You look down, you can see a couple of guards sort of just patrolling around, milling about. There's 2 sky coaches sitting there tethered, but nothing coming or going at the moment.
Okay. And how far, like, so if I was out here on the skydock,
Yeah.
could I see in through these windows?
They are. There's a 5-foot descent between the windows and that pathway.
Yeah.
But
thought so.
you'd have an upwards angle into there. At least if someone was standing. If someone was standing
be
close
more,
to the
wouldn't
window,
it?
you'd see him.
Because there's the 5-foot descent here, then a 5-foot ascent over here.
Oh, I thought you meant if you were outside on the walkway.
Yeah, I did mean that.
No, so from where you're standing now, it looks level with. Down, up, down. It looks level with the next tier down from where you're standing. It looks 5 foot lower than you. And
Yeah,
then
okay.
And then the pathway outside looks 5 foot lower than that.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Or Mark, the area where you spoke to the guard, with all the columns there.
Yes.
You could get through with a stealth check.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go.
All right. Don't forget you have an inspiration point.
I had not forgotten I was about to use it.
Go for it. Roll. With
Yeah, he's
advantage.
gonna peek out and then try, wait for a good moment, and then he's gonna try and make his way across.
Come on,
You fucking for real? What are these rolls?
All right, as you sort of creeping past, you make it to about here. When the guards sort of notice you as you come into the sort of line of sight up the central thoroughfare there.
Fuck. Yep. All right, lay it on me.
You lost again, mate.
No, sorry. Going to talk to Thias.
roll a deception check.
Alright, go. Give me those crit fails.
It's pronounced Matthias, mate.
Yeah, well, he told me to. I said I was going to come and chat with him after I, had used the facilities.
I'm sure he'll give you the time of day up in the ballroom.
You sure? Like, I mean, I've already walked all this way and he's just in there. Like, you'll be fine. Be fine.
Why don't you head back up, mate? Grab another drink.
No, I really think it will be fine, and I'm gonna cast command on him to like ignore me or something to that effect.
Ping the spell. I think, don't you have to hit him with like one word as the command?
Okay, well
Give me a word.
Suggest in this command.
Yeah, no, hang on. Speak a one-word command.
Yeah.
No.
What's the word?
Allow. You will allow me to be here.
All right. Can you just ping the spell in the chat for me? Like,
Yeah, I'm getting it now. This one. How do I bring it up into the chat?
So click on the spell, it'll open the sidebar on D&D Beyond, and then the button will be in the top right that says display and BTT.
Oh, display. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I was using my character sheet in D&D.
Wisdom saving throw. What's your DC? 13? Or...
Yes.
Yep.
To watch him pass it, guaranteed.
Oh, he did.
This is
And he knows
bullshit.
that a spell's been cast on.
Do you need to change the dice or something, man?
They notice you oh no, it's just verbal components. All right, so he doesn't notice that you're casting a spell on him. He's just too thick for it to work. He's like, no, I don't think I will, mate. He takes a step towards you and he's like, and I think you better head back up to the ballroom. Don't just stand there with your mouth open, mate.
Syrro is, fine. All is well. He's gonna, leave. He's gonna, he'll make his way back to, like, the base of the stairs. Like, where those other party goers were.
Yep.
Actually, no, he'll continue and go all the way back up to the ballroom.
Okay. And do you make your way back to the table, or?
Yeah. He's gonna like just sit down and be like, ugh. And he's gonna try and come up with a new plan.
All right. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the hotel, the other three guys are just sitting there, staring at each other. Old Dark's rolling around in pure comfort in the king bed.
Yep.
Keeping an ever watchful eye.
What's the new plan,
It's so
Syrro?
soft. I've never known such a bed to be so comfortable.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm just waiting for a signal. Like, there is no reason for us to enter this property unless we know something's going on. Otherwise, we are.
I'm fairly sure, no, this is just me guessing, I'm not metagaming, but we won't be able to hear if anything goes wrong because we're so far away.
That is true.
If I'm understanding, we're like, it's like quite 100 feet of courtyard, then into the manor, then the second floor. And that's
But at the
apparently
same
where he
time,
is.
are we ready to fight every single guard inside this place
That's
to
my
find out that
ultimate
Syrro
point as
is
well.
okay? And
Yeah,
that's why
I-
Old Ark is like, no. Like,
Yeah,
there's
and
no
Ronan's the
reason
same
for
as
us
well.
to get in.
Yeah,
We
I
don't know
agree.
anything's wrong.
Yeah,
Syrro
that's why
hasn't
Ronan
told
won't
us
move.
anything. Yeah.
Till like a fucking window explodes or something like that.
Or we see something maybe suspicious out in the courtyard, but then we could just go downstairs and tell the guards downstairs, hey, we saw someone moving suspiciously in the courtyard. Can you notify someone about that? Like, that's my issue. If we come in and jump over the fence and get caught as 3 armed people going to a place where there's a whole bunch of armed head of state, we're gonna be known as like national terrorists. Like, we're attacking. Like that,
Yeah, no,
regardless of
I
what our
agree,
actual
man.
story is, we're attacking. So I don't know if there's going to be actually all that much we can do, unless we're going in when an emergency's happening.
Yep, I'm down.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I'm sorry, Syrro.
No, that's fine.
Like that's how I see it at the moment. Like we can't risk anything unless we can get a message out to him, or he could get a message to us.
Alright, Syrro is going to recall that that he could see into, or possibly see in from outside,
Right.
and so will Syrro be able to like make his way through the foyer without being spotted by those guards again and like out onto the...
Yeah, that'd be easy enough. As you get back to about this point here, Matthias comes up the stairs in front of you, sort of passes you, makes eye contact with you for a brief second, and then makes his way back up to the ballroom.
What's his like? Can I do I don't know, a perception check or something? Like I just want to study his body language. Like,
Inside.
is it insight?
It's inside, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a cleric, you should be a pretty decent whiz.
oh, for fuck's sake! Hang on. Just...
He looks calm, collected, maybe even a bit smug.
That's a 19, thank you.
Still looks calm, collected, maybe even a bit smug.
Oof.
He sort of passes you. As you look back down towards the direction he came from, you see 2 cloaked figures round the corner from where he was going and then head down the stairs towards the skydock. One of them is clearly either goblin or halfling sized. Other one normal size.
So they look like they're carrying anything,
They don't, no.
or they're just in big cloaks.
They're in big cloaks. Clearly, like Jedi sized hoods that they're using to conceal their features.
Order 66.
Syrro is going to follow them out onto the skydock.
Alright. As you step outside, there's the enchanted silent fireworks throwing hues of different colors all over the walkway. You see the 2 of them go down, wind the stairs that turn back the other way, descend down all the way down to the skydock.
Is there a carriage waiting for them, or are they just...
There is, yes.
What does it look like?
How far down do you go?
Oh, like... It's like here? So like, I assume so, like, this is below where I am at the
Yeah,
moment.
so each staircase, it goes down like another 5 feet. So it goes like 5 feet here, 5 feet down, turns around, another 5 feet, then another 5 feet. So by the time it gets down to where the guards are, it is a good 20 feet below you.
Yeah, Syrro will, be here and watch them.
Alright.
Watch
Roll.
them intently.
Roll a perception check for me. Alright, so as they round this corner here, where's my ping? Why isn't it pinging? the last corner directly in front of you before the staircase that descends to where the guards
Yep.
are. You can't identify which mark it is from where you're standing, but you clearly see a dragon mark on the taller man's hand. And a long and a long chest-length beard on the short person.
Yeah. So you said I saw his hand. Like, what kind of species might he be?
It looked human. Humanoid, yeah.
Yep.
Normal skin colored. Not green or anything.
And then there was a goblin or halfling sized dude with a beard.
With a long beard, yeah.
What color?
It is grey. You see they board a sky coach. It just looks like one of the stock standard House Lyrandar sky coaches that flies around the city.
Oh, no, I can't get down there fast enough. Yep, alright. Which way does it go?
Just downwards.
Like,
I mean, the only way to really go from the skyway is down.
Just. But I mean, like, well, is there any way I could tell, like, which of the, like,
Which
quadrants of the city it's heading towards?
It heads east, and then it goes down and east, but it could change direction at any second. So.
Fair enough. Alright, and then I want to come back over here and look, like, through these windows.
You don't see anyone up there.
Yeah, can I see, like, anything? Like, can I tell what sort of room it is?
The way it is, it sort of sticks out over the drop-off. It just seems like an observatory or a sunroom, going off, like, the amount of windows up there.
Uh-huh. Okay. And then I'll... How high up can I get to this window?
You could attempt an athletics check. Oh, you mean like to climb up there, or
Yes.
to look through it?
Yes.
You could attempt an athletics check to sort of stand, or acrobatics even, to stand on the
Sill.
on the railing and look and gaze through it. This is how Syrro dies.
Yeah, do you have Featherfall?
Not today, Satan. I'm gonna head back up to the ballroom.
Alright. You rejoin Alira at the table.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on Matthias for the rest of the evening and see what he does.
Alright.
I'm gonna try not to be too obvious about it.
Yeah. You sit down. Alira turns to you. It's like, where have you been?
I hold up my empty wine goblet. A little bit, too much of this.
Say no more.
I didn't want to embarrass you.
I appreciate that. As you observe Matthias for the rest of the evening, he doesn't do anything notable. He mostly just stays at the table. Every now and then leaves to go speak to another party goer. He mostly just keeps to himself, or speaks to some of his Eotane family. Is there anything else you want to do during the gala? Or...
1 sec. Let me just check what this spell actually does. No.
Okay. So the rest of there's about another 2 hours or so you spend at the Gala as the Boromars sort of move around the room, socializing with other noble families, council members. You mostly just keep to yourself. Get as much drink as you can. How much do you drink?
Not much. Not while he's here. He's still pretty nervous that something bad's gonna happen.
All right.
So he's gonna be well behaved. Well,
Okay. An excellent dinner is served. It is a a delicacy imported from Kubara, some sort of exotic bird, served deep fried and served with a bunch of caramelized fruits. Pairs very well with the wine. And then after dinner, plenty of the guests.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, go on.
What I will do, this won't actually do anything. As those guys were leaving, Syrro's gonna get his thing out and send a message. He thinks to the rest of the party, being like, "Yeah, there's a carriage leaving now. Go follow it."
Yeah, plenty of the guests get up and dance as the band starts playing more high tempo music throughout the rest of the night, and then eventually the Boromars sort of reconvene at the table. It's like, well, have you had enough of high society yet, Syrro?
Yeah, don't think I think, yeah, I've eaten about as much as I can, and, you know, trying to be well behaved.
Yes.
It's exhausting.
Yes. Yes, it is. Right, let's go. Sky Coach is on its way.
Great.
Alright, you head back down to the Sky Coach. You're bored with the Boromars. They drop you off down at Middle Jura first before they head back to their place of residence. Lyra sees you off outside the door. She's like, well, been a good date, Syrro. Thank you very much.
I'm glad I didn't disappoint.
Yes. Keep the suit, by the way. It suits you.
Oh, thanks.
Alright. Have a good evening. Alright. Meanwhile, back at the hotel, Ronan, Oldark, and Rook sitting there twiddling their thumbs. Are you gonna stay for the rest of your very expensive hotel stay, or?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, we might as well
See if
wait
something happens.
until. I guess, yeah, we'll wait till something happens, or. Well, I paid for the room. Fuck it, I'm staying the night.
Alright. You wait around 11 p.m. An actual loud firework goes off outside over the courtyard. You stand outside the balcony as the sky is lit up with multiple different colored hues and shapes. The fireworks magically assumes the shapes of various animals, vehicles, even sort of like an infomercial every now and then, like a House Lyrandar airship like cruises past, like with a large ribbon behind it. So it's like, fly House Lyrandar. And you watch as the few hundred guests start exiting the ball. Most through the sky coaches. Some of them come out the back gate through the courtyard and disperse throughout the skyway. And I guess, do you guys just turn in for the evening in your hotel room?
I think we'll set up a watch, right?
Yeah. Ronan can go first.
Alright, sweet. Yeah, you set up watches in shifts. And then, yeah, wake up the next morning. You have to check out by 10 a.m.
Right. Didn't realize it was one of those types of hotels.
Oh, we'll just drop off the key card and or whatever we get, and I guess head back to your place.
When we wake up, Josh,
Yeah.
I'd like to use my sending stone to send Syrro a message.
All right.
Saying if you're still alive, meet us at the HQ before noon.
What time of day do you send it?
When I wake up, like 8 a.m. probably.
Well, it's 7 a.m. now.
7 a.m. Yeah.
Okay, you wake Syrro up at the HQ. He's like, goes back to sleep.
Sending gets a reply from the recipient, doesn't it?
I don't think it does.
I'm pretty sure it
No,
does.
It just says you send a short message of 25 words or less. The creature hears the message. I can answer it in a like manner immediately. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You send any replies, Syrro?
Yeah, just like, already here. Nothing major, just, yes, I'm alive. Waiting for you to get back. Lots to discuss.
Cool.
Alright, I guess we'll head over.
Alright, lads.
Alright.
Looks like he's fine.
We'll just deduct another 4 silver, I guess.
Yes, another 4 silver to fly back.
Chewing through that silver.
Ronan, 4 silver.
Take the coach back down. Alright, let's do it.
Get off your phone.
Yuck.
Anyway, where's not Syrro doing shit?
Alright, you guys reconvene at the safe house back in Calliston. Sorry, not Calliston, Tumbledown. Use safe house.
Yep.
Alright, so as soon as they walk in, Syrro's like, alright, so, what did you find? Where did they lead you?
What?
Like, tell me everything.
You're the one in the party, mate.
Yes.
Yeah, but there were the 2 guys that I told you to follow. I hold out, like, the sending stone. I'm like, I told you to follow them.
Oh.
You did follow them, right?
We got no message
Yeah,
from you. We got the one about the heads of state there, and that was it.
Yeah, the sending stones is only good for one message, mate.
So I guess you fucked up.
Was that not, like, some pertinent information to maybe have, like, communicated to me beforehand?
I thought you would have used it before, but
You thought I would have used some homemade piece of shit sending stone before,
Don't play the-
made by some idiot in fucking Shan.
Please tell me that you found any sort of information out at all, and that I didn't spend 12 gold on a hotel to protect you from
Oh,
nothing.
you spent 12. Oh, you probably had to pay them in cash using your hands as well. Shut up. They were
Wait.
the lead. They were.
What's orders? Who are we supposed to follow?
Okay, so at the gala,
Right.
the uncle of the Urtain family produced Aldark's note. Like, he's the one who signed this note. I show them my translated one.
Yeah.
Like M.I. Matthias Urtain.
Yeah, well, we knew it was an Urtain. What's
Well, I mean, did you really?
we suspected the eye was Urtain, right?
There are lots of like apostrophe blah families around.
Yeah.
Anyway, Matthias Urtain, during the gala, he met with some real, like, just dodgy dodgy people, and I followed them until they got into their sky coach and left, and then I tried to use this piece of shit, and I throw it like against the wall to contact you so you could follow them.
Well, why didn't you follow them?
Oh yeah, I'll just waltz on up to their sky coach and just hop in and be like, "Hey guys, you going my way?" And they'll be like, "Yeah, sure, bro. Don't worry
Did you see
about
any
it."
other sky coaches at dock at that time
That
that you could have gotten into?
It was the two tethered ones. You couldn't have exactly hijacked them.
Yeah.
Even if you had got that message to us, Syrro, how would we was like supposed to follow the sky coach? Like,
I don't know. You just at least we could have done something. What were you? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you're doing instead.
so
But
did you get any useful information at all?
yes. So one of them. Well, at least we've got something to go on. So one of them was goblin or a halfling, and he had a really long grey beard, and his buddy was tall humanoid with a dragon mark on his hand. It's on like the back of his hand.
Yeah, it was on the back of his hand, yeah.
What was the dragon mark of?
I don't know. I couldn't exactly make it out. Kind of far away, you know, being a low profile and whatnot.
So our links are someone with a long beard
a
and a
goblin
dragon mark.
or a half. Yeah, it's not a lot to go on, is it? If only we could have followed them after they left.
Nothing is ever your fault, is it, Syrro?
All I'm remarking on is that a crucial piece of information on how the device that Rook provided to me worked was left out. Our plan could have been the whole operation could have been a lot more successful if I'd been made aware of this crucial detail.
Well, it was a homemade thing that I whipped up for you, like, the night before, mate. You shouldn't expect perfection from me. No, you shouldn't expect anything.
You're absolutely right. I made. You know what? You know what, Eldark? It was my fault. I expected too much from this kid. I expected him to be semi-competent, and clearly, like, we're paying for it now because they're in the wind.
So, what you're saying, Syrro, is you... Aside from that, you got nothing out of that gala.
Well, I mean, the food was quite nice. I got this nice suit. So, you know, as far as things go, I think, you know, 50-50, you know. Nice suit, good night on the town, versus losing the trail of the people who murdered your family.
Nope, I'm out.
And, like, I think it works out pretty evenly. Wouldn't you agree?
Fuck this. There's all this
Yeah.
shit.
Old Dark will follow Rook.
You're muted, Josh, if you're going to say something.
Josh, you're muted.
I see your mouth's moving.
I'm
But I
double
ain't hear no
muted. I'm double
words.
muted. Ronan fucks off with the rest of them as well.
Alright.
As he is done
the
hearing
Syrro's like-
Syrro's voice.
Syrro's going to go to the pub.
I think I'm gonna try and lose Oldark and Ronan. Just
Alright.
like slip them in a side alley.
Oh, won't happen. If I see that he's actually trying to anxiously get away, and then like he ducks in a side alley, and I look down and he's just running, I'm like, oh, you know, Ronan, Ronan, I know that you don't eat, but I know a good bacon and eggies around the corner if you want to go. For company.
I'll come with you. Let's go.
Let's do this. Do you know which way to the bazaar? I honestly don't look at our paths when we walk. I look up into the sky.
Yeah, I'll leave out of the way.
Okay, I'll follow you. And we'll disappear off for bacon and eggies. At the bazaar.
Cool. Where are you nipping off to, Rook?
I want to try and find Banksy.
Ah, okay. Well,
So we're gonna be in the same place.
Yeah.
it's usually the bazaar.
Because Rona was literally about to say, hey, we should go see Banksy. And then you ran off.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same.
It's around, yeah, it's breakfast time, so it's about 8:15. You're making your way through the twists and turns of Middle Jura, from Tumbledown through Harris Folly and then to the Bazaar. You pass through an area, you make your way from one spire to another, crossing over a sky bridge. You're pushing through a busy area on one of the sky bridges. And you see a small tavern up ahead and a few other various shops around. You see there is traders sort of coming about, merchants moving through this small sort of outdoor market area on one of the bridges. There appears to be a homeless man sort of sitting in the corner, just on a pile of crates, just begging. You sort of pay him no mind, move past. All of a sudden, Oldark and Ronan, both of you, sort of... There is a sudden commotion from behind you. You hear someone sort of moves past you in the opposite direction. And then all of a sudden behind you, you hear just a sudden scuffle. And like, hey, watch where you're going! It sort of catches your attention. As you turn around, the man that had passed you seemed to have been bumped into by the homeless man you'd seen sitting, that you just passed seconds ago. He's brandishing a dagger, and he's coming towards you with murderous intent.
Jesus.
He seems to be focused on Ronan.
Oh shit. Alright, well I pull out my sword and get ready.
You're muted, Josh.
Can I immediately draw both swords?
Before you even get to draw swords, we will roll for initiative in a second.
Red. Oof. Keen to see the mop. Oh. Can you drag my token in? Or just
Yeah, I
drag
will.
it anywhere?
Yeah, just give me 1 sec.
Yep.
Would you like some battle music?
It'll trigger as soon as we roll for initiative.
Oh, okay, I'm excited to see this happen. I'm keen to see your new stuff involved. Oh god, here we go. Wow. Whoa. Hey, look.
Oh, wow.
So many people have canes. And there's like a child over here sleeping.
Sick.
Oh, I'm not meant to be in my casual outfit. What the hell? Oh god, that's my casual. Huh?
Alright, so the man is behind you, advancing on you. Going to create the encounter. Select tokens, roll for initiative.
What? I've selected him. He was selected, god damn it! And I rolled an 18. Fuck! Well, he did slightly better than me, Ronan. Let's hope he does slightly worse than me. Also, I don't know why I'm in my casual attire, Josh. But
You can
I am.
change it.
I tried to. It didn't work.
You gotta make sure you update the token.
You just took the music through Foundry, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let me just adjust the volume a little bit.
Well, it's not letting me update it. But I do have my splint mail on. Not sure why it's being silly.
Alright, Bandit is up first.
Oh no.
Oh, well, he's not a bandit. It's just what his token's called. Encroaches on you, Ronan. As he does, his face. You both notice there's something strange about his face. The homeless man's face. It sort of warps and shifts strangely and takes on a very unsettling visage. I need you both to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Fuck.
Oof, nat 4.
Alright, Oldark, you are frightened for 1 minute.
Oh, fuck's sake. Right.
And Ronan, you passed.
Yes.
And it is your turn, Ronan.
Okay, so I'm going to draw my katana, as well as my hashi. I'm going to do the longsword first. Oh, so close. And then the short sword.
Is a hit for 10 damage.
And then the short sword. Oof.
The short sword is a miss. You slash him across his chest, drawing a blood spray up on the wall next to you. So it like stumbles backwards, like ah. Oldark, it's your turn.
I can't willingly
Move closer to the source of your fear.
No. Can I do anything to get rid of this condition? Like, can I take another wisdom save? Or anything,
You can
or
repeat
am
the
I just-
saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay, well, I can't move towards him, so I guess that's all I can really do at this point. Fucking, I don't make it.
You are
Yeah.
still frightened.
God damn it.
Ronan, he makes a succession of slashes at you with his daggers. One hit for 6 damage. Oh, there we go. And a second hit for 3 damage.
So how much total?
9.
9? Sweet.
Yeah. Sort of slashes you twice.
Oof.
Finding a weak point, spilling some of your alchemical fluids. And it's your turn again, Ronan.
My fluids! I just want to see something 1 sec real quick. Give me a second. Okay, I am going to attack with my longsword.
Alright.
Oh,
a crit
fuck.
miss. They're too tight in the narrow spaces. You hit the wall accidentally and sort of glance as you blow off.
As my bonus action, I am going to bring forth my echo.
Alright.
I'm very excited to see this now.
And it's going to manifest behind the bandit.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ronan
Right.
focuses his
Well,
mind.
one of-
All of a sudden, there's a spectral apparition of some sort of scary armored figure behind the bandit, behind the assailant.
I'm just going to say right now, I've lost all vision because I think it's using the echo token now.
Just click on your Ronan's token.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. There we go. Cool. Ah, it looks so cool. Look at the green mist.
Alright, is that all?
No, as an action, the echo is going to attack immediately.
Oh wow, that
No, you don't think you can.
I thought an attack is no action though.
No. You can make your attack from the echo if you want. The echo doesn't get its own attack.
Oh, right. Okay, I get
Yeah.
you. Yep. Cool. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Alright, sweet. Oldark, it's your turn.
I'm gonna cast True Strike on myself.
Okay.
I'll put that through the chat now. So I point my finger very, very nervously at the creature, or at the bandit, And on my next turn, I get advantage of my first attack roll against it, and I will now do a Wisdom saving throw to see if I can get past this frightenedness.
Okay.
So I'm kind of preparing
Oh,
just in
lucky
case.
7.
Oh,
I already rolled
rough.
a 7. Oh, you fucking kid!
Yeah, still, yes, yeah,
Welcome
shit.
to the
Trembling, point your finger in his direction and cast True Strike, but you still find yourself unable to move.
I'll just do the same thing next turn. That's all I can do.
On his turn, he sort of notices this spectral apparition behind him, and he sort of like, you see sort of his all of a sudden his sort of demeanor changes from aggressive to sort of feeling like he's outnumbered. He disengages, he sort of turns around, sort of glances over the edge for a second, and then jumps.
Oh.
Rona, it's your turn.
Can I see him?
As you step forward and look over the edge, you see he's landed on a passing sky coach, and it's sort of like he sort of like looks up at you, and as it whizzes away with him on board.
Chase him!
I salute him away.
I can't move closer while I'm frightened.
Yeah.
You just watch him go.
Yeah, let's watch him go.
Hold up.
All right.
Okay. Just checking if I lose line of sight of him, do I lose my frightened condition?
No, you don't.
So do I get a turn after he's gone, or is it
Yeah,
moving
it's your
so
turn. Well,
fast?
combat's over. If you guys aren't chasing him, then.
Oh, I would chase him if I survive the next wisdom save.
Okay, it's at the end of your turn though, so it's kind of like even if you save against it, once another turn comes around, like it's gone. Oh, actually, no.
Okay,
You know what?
yeah.
Make your save on your turn. Make your save. Make your save.
I believe.
You
I
pass.
fucking chase if I can.
You're no longer
Yes!
frightened, so you move to the edge.
Yeah.
So basically, a full turn goes around again. Ronan just stands there watching. As you look down, he's taken off the sky coach he's on. You see it in the distance, way too far to catch, but you see another sky coach passing by below.
I fucking
Do
jump
it.
on that.
Yes!
I jump on it. I'm fucking chasing him on a sky coach.
roll
I turn to
that.
Ronan and I say, "Apologies for that, but we must chase."
Roll an
And I
acrobatics. check.
jump over on top of it. What do you want?
Acrobatics.
Oh, for fuck. Whoa. I get a +1. How's the
That's,
13? Is that enough?
That
Please.
did it. Luckily, it was just low flying, like close enough flying to the bridge that is enough. You land, and it's an open deck, quite a large one. You land amongst it, among the driver. Just turns around. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Get him! Get after that one! And points at that one. It's like, run in, jump!
I'll go around one more turn, Ronan. What do you want to do?
Come on, run in, jump in!
Can I even catch up to him at this point if it's all turns
It's a little
around?
bit further. It would be a harder jump now.
Yeah, actually, how far is it if I jump and miss? How far down is it?
A long way.
Is
You
it
get your
land
feather
over?
token, don't you?
Yeah, but does it last forever, or does it eventually run out?
It's one use.
No, but will it continue me to will I fall continuous all the way to the ground regardless
No.
how far it is?
Yeah, go. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, I
So
checked it.
what he's saying is
Right.
he'll be. Josh is asking if he'll be safe this one time if he misses. And
Yes.
uses
Roll
the
an
feather
acrobatics check. Yes, he'll be
Yeah,
safe.
Cool.
Oh wait, was that going to be a sure jump to the depth?
token. Yes.
Okay.
Alright, lucky you got the featherfall token, Ronan, because you did not jump far enough. You're just like,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
reach out as hard as you can, just miss the back of the sky coach as it goes out of reach. You fall, you're terrified, screaming for the first 30 feet or so, just like, ah! And then the featherfall token, there's a glowing on your chest, and it kicks in, and you begin to descend slowly.
Mad. Came in handy.
Let's see.
Yeah, very
Oh,
glad you
man.
got that.
We'll take this.
Alright, we're in
Let's see
chase.
how far you fall.
How long does Featherfall last?
Oh, what? Ronan lands in a sky coach.
What?
So you fall for 30 feet, then the featherfall token kicks in. You start falling slowly, and all of a sudden you're like, a passing sky coach flies underneath you, and you like just gracefully land at the back, just like amongst like the passengers among.
Thank fuck. Alright.
Yeah, your feather
funny. Is it
token's
going the
still
same way?
expended, but
Was
Does
that
it go in
so?
the
Your
same
feather
way?
token is still expended.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll buy another one.
Alright, cool. Alright, what are you gonna do, Ronan?
I'll just take the coach back to wherever it goes.
Okay,
Find my way
sweet.
back to HQ.
Alright, Old Dark, this Sky Coach
Banksy or
pilot's
whatever.
turned around. There's no other passengers on board. You just sort of landed there and the pilot turns around. Yeah, he's just like, this is my coach!
I hand him 12 gold pieces and I say, after him! Pointing
like-
at the other one.
Yes, sir!
That is all my gold pieces, ladies and gentlemen.
He turns around,
I
punches
only
it,
have silver and copper left.
punches it into overdrive.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm so keen on this.
Alright.
Alright,
Let me load a different map.
let's do this. I love this already! Oh my god. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. What?
No, I'll get rid of one.
Let's do this. Oh, okay, cool. Which one do you want me to jump on?
You'll be on the rear one.
Oh my god, I am so excited, ladies and gentlemen.
That's
What
sick.
episode is this? Is this episode 5 or 6?
Episode 5.
5.
5. Okay. I can't die this session. I have to die next session. It's always
So
odd evens.
up ahead, you see the assailant throw the pilot overboard. It's like, oh, like
Oh, brutal.
falls down.
Fuck.
And then let me just start an encounter and select token. Roll for initiative.
I'm ready. Where's my... Alright, I've got it selected this time. Let's do some initiative. Fuck yeah, a 10. Oh, I've got no music.
It will start now.
Fuck yeah, I love this.
All right. So he has the initiative.
Oh, that bastard.
Well, he doesn't really do anything. He doesn't know he's being followed yet. So it's your turn.
Okay. I urge the driver. I need you to get above him.
He's like, all right, yeah, no worries, sir.
Like to the side and above, so I get a clean look at the deck. How far above am I?
He is a good 15 feet of elevation above.
Okay.
Is that close enough?
A little bit closer if you can.
All right. The bandits.
But that'll be next turn, I guess.
Yeah.
But has he noticed that we're on his tail? Can I notice?
He notices now. You sort of like he sees you in the peripherals. It is peripheral vision.
Hmm.
He turns around, sees you, and then on the controls, attempts to barge your Sky
Oh
Coach.
shit.
Fuck.
I feel like this music is very what's the movie called? The
Wars.
Invincibles. It feels very The Invincibles. Oh, I know this one.
All right. He roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's a dex save. Sorry. Dex saving throw there. I mean, it's the same. Oh fuck.
Oh.
All right. You are knocked prone,
Okay.
and your pilot is also knocked prone, and
Shit.
your Sky Coach like starts to veer out of control.
Oh fuck. Man.
And it's your turn.
How close are we together? Like, is this we're level? Are we level?
Yeah, pretty much.
Just do it. Just abandon this one and just leap onto his one.
If I cast, I mean, if I use my breath weapon from here, it's not gonna hit him. It's got a 15-foot range. Is that from me? Yeah, it is. Fuck.
I see. Yeah, your pilot stands up. He's like, "That's it. I'm getting out of here."
Okay. Well, I'll
Leap across.
fuck. I'll jump
Leap
across. I've only got a
across.
+1 to acrobatics.
Leap
Like,
across.
Yeah,
What?
fuck it. I'm jumping onto the other one.
Jesus
Roll an
Christ.
acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck. Come on.
That
Oh.
is good enough. Yeah, you make the jump over to the deck.
All right. Remembering, I may be Dragonborn, but I do not. I know how to fly. Do not have anything like that. All right.
The
I'm
sky
jumping
coach you were on veers away.
I'm just here to ask you a few questions.
He turns around and draws his dagger again. He's like, you're a persistent one. Runs into combat. Makes 2 dagger hits.
Get fucked.
What's your AC?
17.
17. 2 hits for 6 each, so 12
Okay,
damage.
when the first one hits, as a reaction, I cast Hellish Rebuke. 19 damage on him.
Holy fuck.
So as soon as he hits me, I point my finger at him.
He passed his deck save, so is it half damage?
So it's half damage. So yeah, so as soon as he hits me, I point my finger at him, and hellish fire explodes from the Eldritch domain and just envelops him. He managed to dodge most of it, but half of him is on fire, like a bit singed.
So the 9
How much damage do I take?
Uh,
How much?
12.
You take 12, he takes 9.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Cool.
Go. Yeah, your hellish rebuke sort of flames wash over him. He sort of screams in pain. It looks like he's on his last legs and makes one
He's
final...
like cackling. He's like,
Yeah, he's just losing his mind. He makes one final death throw at you with his daggers. A miss, 2 misses. Just
fuck yeah.
clumsily swings his daggers at you. It's your turn.
Ooh, what do I do? I've got my 2-handed sword in my hand, and yeah, I'm gonna try and hit him with my greatsword.
Alright.
Actually, how deathly is he looking? Is he looking pretty close to death?
Yes, he's
All right, I will just point my 2-handed sword at him and say,
This is your last chance to give up. I will allow you to live if you tell me who sent you and where you are from. If you do not, this blade goes through you.
do you want me to do an intimidation check?
no, it's okay.
Okay.
He takes a step back, disengages, looks over the edge, and jumps.
Oh. Fuck.
And lands on another sky coach.
Oh no!
Well, actually, yeah,
I'll
I'm
have to jump off as well.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna roll the falling table for him as well.
Oh fuck! You better not. Wait, hold up a sec, because I didn't. Was that threat counting as an action? Because if I knew he was running away, I would have totally have.
Yeah, but you'd have to wait
Like-
for his turn to see what his reaction is. So,
Oh fuck! Yeah, I
Yeah.
suppose.
you see him skydive stance, like goes down 60 feet and lands on another fucking sky coach.
Fuck.
Did he take
So is it
full
my
damage
turn
for
now?
falling 60 feet, though?
It is your turn, yeah.
I cast Eldritch Blast on him
As you look down, all right, sweet.
because there's 120 feet of range.
Yeah. All right, so you cast it down. You see your blast as it extends towards the sky coach. You see he's died from the impact of landing on the sky coach. Your Eldritch Blast hits it and knocks a bunch of civilians.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
I see
you
that, and I put my two-handed sword away, and I'll try and grab the controls as
There's-
best I can.
There's an explosion from force on the sky coach, and it like veers into a building nearby and just erupts. Kaboom! It is. You've never had any interaction with
haven't.
this kind of technology before. Roll an intelligence check.
Oh, -1. Ooh, for
All right,
12.
it's not pretty. Yeah, you see it's an orb like on a pedestal. You saw the guy using it before you walked over, before you landed on it, and you saw the pilot upstairs like with their hand on it. You sort of like put your hand on it. It takes you a good 20 seconds to work out, and the thing veers around like out of control. You nearly crash into a building. You like duck below a bridge all of a sudden, and then finally get like shaky control of it. Where do you want to fly it to?
Is there like a logo on the side of this for like a taxi place or anything like that? I'm just wondering.
Looks like this one was a private one.
It was a private one.
Well, it doesn't look like the House Lurendar taxi sky coaches you've been catching around.
Okay, so it's a privately owned skyboat.
Yeah, you turn and look at it, and it looks it's quite like a luxurious one. You see the seats on it aren't like just the wooden passenger ones; they're like leather, like upholstered seats on it. It looks like some kind of like a weekend relaxation kind of sky coach.
Oof. I will. How easily can I fly this back to our HQ? And park it near HQ.
Let's roll a dexterity check.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a +1. If I crash, I don't mind. As long as 18.
That's pretty good. You've after a minute of flying, you sort of get the hang of it. You could very well fly it back to Tumbledown, but there's nowhere to put it near the HQ. Like people would notice a sky coach landing in the cramped streets of Tumbledown.
Okay, well I look for the nearest dock. I guess to where it is.
Yeah, that's the dock where you've been departing from lately to get around the city. You land there, easy enough.
Okay, is there a place I can pay for parking or anything like that?
There is just a public area where people can land their sky coaches there.
And can I leave it there
It doesn't
overnight?
cost anything. No. Yeah, you could. Well, you don't know what's going to happen, but you can tether it there and leave it overnight.
You're right.
It's technically not yours.
I'll tether it. And as I get off, I'm going to start patching up my wounds with second wind.
Okay. And then what?
I'll head back to where. I'll head back to where our base is. Oh fuck, 9. That's pretty good.
Back to the safe
house?
house?
I'll head back to HQ.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll leave that there. I'll beep beep with the keys, and I'll head back to HQ.
All right.
A little bit exhilarated and excited, but yeah.
Ronan, what are you doing? Back up at the bridge. You just watched Oldark fly away. And you.
So I've fallen on.
Yeah, you fall on the coach. Yeah.
I just assumed I just took that thing to where it ended, jumped off, and then I walked back to HQ.
All right. There was some questions on the sky coach. Like, so there was a few. It was a taxi one. There was a few civilians around. They just watched you softly touch down on it all of a sudden, and it sort of knocked in a sudden inertia, knocked you off your feet as you landed on it, tumbled to the floor. And this one guy makes everyone just kind of watching you in awe, and one guy standing there is like, lucky you had that feather token, eh?
That's why I bought it.
He says as you say that, it sort of burns up and disappears off your chest.
How much do those things cost?
Actually, you know what I do? I go straight to the bazaar to go buy another one.
Yeah, I kind of want one now.
Meanwhile, at the bazaar, Rook.
Yeah.
Roll a investigation check to look for Banksy.
You still got battle music, by the way.
I do. Yes, I haven't stopped the end. There we go.
18.
Cool. Alright, so you find Banksy inside the bakery. You're sort of walking past, you glance through the window, you see him inside placing a rather large order. As you enter, it makes the classic bell, customer entering bell sound.
I'll head over to him.
Yeah. Turns, oh, hello, Rook. How are you, mate?
Yeah, alright, Banksy. I got do you have any... Can I have some information?
Yeah, hang on a sec, mate. He pays for his order, and he's just got a basket full of delicious pastries. You walk out onto the streets. You want something to eat, Rookie?
Yeah, right. What was he still asking if I wanted something to eat or if I wanted something?
If you want something to eat, he like gestures,
Oh,
hands the
yeah.
basket towards you.
Yeah, I'll grab a whatever is the first thing. Just a being polite grab.
You pull out a rather nice pumpernickel rye baked into a rounded loaf adorned with caraway seeds.
Nice.
It's like, oh, nice choice.
Thanks, Banksy.
Nice, mate.
So we were at the gala last night.
Oh, right. How did Syrro go?
Yeah, look, pretty shit to be honest.
Oh, he didn't fucking make a tit of himself, did he?
No, he was fine apparently, but he maybe misunderstood what it was that we were supposed to be doing. I'm not honestly sure, but he did get a little bit of information. He said that Matthias Ertain was meeting up with some fellows, and I'll describe the people.
Right.
The goblin / halfling person, and who was the other person?
He just said he had a dragon mark on his hand.
Oh, the person with the dragon. That's right.
It was a human. It was like a humanoid.
Humanoid, yeah. Anyway, he tried to get us to follow those people, but I mean, well, he's a bit of an idiot and didn't realize how my spell worked. So I was wondering if you knew anyone of that description who had either been meeting with Matthias or just, was at the Ertain Gala at all.
Oh, sorry, Rookie, I don't even know Matthias Ertain. Frankly, it's the first I've ever heard of him.
Well, I could talk to who might know something about it because, well, at this point, it's really the only information we got out of the bloody gala.
Yeah. I don't know, Rookie. I'll maybe come back and see me tomorrow.
Alright, Banksy. Thanks anyway, mate. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
Okay, cool. Syrro, drinking at the pub. How much are you drinking?
Syrro's doing like the classic like depressed noir investigator thing, like staring deep into the drinks and just not really acknowledging the rest of the world. And he's just gonna drink there till somebody disturbs him or tells him otherwise.
Alright. Oldark is back at the safe house. Ronan is heading to the bazaar. Try and find a feather token.
Yes, indeed.
I'll just wait there till I get anyone else there.
So I couldn't see anything about the dragon mark on that guy's hand.
No, you can make out that he had a dragon mark, but you weren't close enough to see which one it was.
Yeah. Okay.
Ronan, you find a feather token for sale for 50 gold pieces.
Yep, done. Sold. Bam, instantly. You don't have to think about it. Just happens.
I want one now. Holy fuck. I didn't realize it was that much of a plunge below. I looked at it and was like, oh, that looks like a river. I'll jump over.
Cool. And what do you do after that, Ronan? I guess you bump into Rook at the bazaar after he's left Banksy.
Oh. Hey, Ronan.
Well, you have no idea what just happened to us.
What, you get in a fight or something?
Some old mate jumped me from behind. And,
Some old guy.
yeah, some dude, weird looking dude. His face is all tripping out. Kind of looked like a snake a little bit. Anyway, he jumped me.
Wait, Uldark?
No, I don't know. He just different guy. Old Dot was behind me.
Right.
Some random dude jumped me. Then we attacked him. Then he jumped off and jumped onto a skyship. And then Oldark chased after him and jumped off the ledge onto another skyship. And then I tried to jump and missed, and then fell. But luckily I had the feather fall. That saved me. And that's why I'm here buying another one. So I have no idea where Oldark is. If he's okay or not.
Sure he's not dead?
It could be. This is
Right.
pretty tough enough.
Well, sounds like you guys were having a bit of fun. I got nothing out of Banksy.
Ah, it's a shame. I was hoping you didn't want to add something.
Alright. Wait, so you getting another feather falling token?
Yeah, let's go watch that.
Probably a good idea, mate.
Well, considering that I didn't have it, I would have died.
I've got my own way of not falling off these places.
Oh.
I'm not jumping off them.
Oh yeah.
Should we go back to HQ? Come think of a new plan.
I think I'm gonna have a walk around the city for a bit, mate.
Alright. See you back then.
Alright.
Bam,
Alright.
split. Party split.
Where are you heading, Rook? Or are you just wandering?
Just walking. Just
Alright.
wandering.
Ronan, you head back to Tumble Down to the safe house and find Oldark in there.
Ah, cool.
Did you find Rook or anyone?
I did, How are you though?
Is he coming here? I've got a present for him.
I think he's just having a walk around for the moment. He'll probably be back here later on though.
Oh, well, I chased down the guy.
Yeah,
And,
like holy
um,
shit.
I jumped onto his airship. He killed the owner of that airship.
Oh.
I fought him in hand-to-hand combat for a bit, and then he decided to leap off when I killed him. So
Oh.
so he's dead.
Ah.
But we have an airship.
Oh.
I
Us?
don't know.
Is it
if-
ours? Or is
well,
it someone?
the old owner's dead. It's not
Oh.
part. It's a private, but it's got jacuzzi and everything. It's fantastic. It's
Wow, that sounds amazing at Jacuzzi.
it's what do you hear? Come and he grabs you. So let's go for a walk. He takes you down to the dock where it is
Let's look.
and shows you.
Random follows.
As you get to the docks, you see a number of the Shan Watch surrounded around the tethered sky coach that you left behind.
Rhoda immediately grabs Oldark and does the thing where we like grab it and like walk around. Like,
But no,
keep walking back the other way.
I already named the ship.
Keep walking.
I named it. It's called the Marissa.
Yes, but it's now been confiscated. Keep going.
But it was,
You
it was,
don't have to show me which one it is. I know which one is yours.
Yes, it's the nice one. Did you see the jacuzzi? Did you see the jacuzzi?
I'll say about half an hour ago, at the tavern, Syrro, you're sort of just sitting there in a stupor, and all of a sudden, like, there's like a low frequency rumble all of a sudden, and your drink sort of like wobbles a little bit on the table. The lights sort of, the lanterns in the pub just sort of flicker for a second. Everyone sort of goes quiet and looks at each other, and then just goes back, going about their business again. And that's where we're going to end the session tonight, guys.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I'm very upset you didn't let me have that ship. I was so excited to give it to Rook. As like